Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
It is a great day to be alive on this Thursday. Kyle Brust Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. My name is Ben Brust alongside a sharp-looking, lawyer-looking Kyle Wallace. Say something, Kyle.
Happy Black History Month, and damn, Strouf, damn.
Damn, Strouf, damn, indeed. Brad Nortman. Brad Nortman.
Yeah, it's already been an eventful day, guys. I'm wearing the Combine stuff in solidarity with Strouf. I was in his corner thinking that we'd have an improved year from last year.
Why? on both points.
Yeah, great
in his
point.
corner and having an improved year. Someone had to be there?
I regret a few things that I might have said.
Alex Strouf is running the show. Good news is Strouf and I are back on good terms. That's better than it was. I'll take
Well, I think we'd be on better terms had you not overruled one of my picks on the weekly wager last night, because I'd be about $250
But I took ownership
richer.
of that.
You going to give me the $50 you spent?
Well, again,
That'd be real ownership.
So for those who missed it, I'll tell this very quick, but essentially before the weekly wager, I was at a slot machine, and it was getting close to the show time, and I was doing $3 bets, on each time you spin a slot. I was like, all right, I'm getting close to the time. So I was like, $80 left. I started doing $11.25 bets.
Oh, wow.
And I hit it for a feature. And that means...
What does feature mean?
Meaning it's a bonus and you could win a bunch of money potentially. And I was like, this is bad actually. But it's good because I had a high unit, which means the payout is likely going to be higher. But I can't be late for the show. And the next thing I knew, I won $700.
Oh, wow.
Good every time.
I've been hot at the slots recently.
You have been hot.
But I was 2 minutes late to the weekly wager, which I'm never late.
So, yeah.
But Strouf was producing the show for Chris Larson. Josh DiMaggio typically in with me, and this is on 94.5 ESPN 6 to 7 on Wednesdays. And then Strouf and Josh, while I was not there, negotiated that based off of winnings for each minute, they would get a portion of money. And I thought that was fair.
Yeah.
So it ended up being $25 a minute, and I was late by 2 minutes. And so I was like, that's fair.
So $50 each.
Yes, $100. So we decided to take that $100 and put it on a parlay, in which Strouf had Valpo money line, which I changed to -2.5. They won by 3.
Dude, they hit a 3 with a tie game. I turned on this game. It's Valparaiso, and I forget who they were playing.
You said they were a scrappy
Drake.
bunch.
They were a scrappy bunch. It was really close. It was a wonderful mid-major basketball game at the end of the month of February. Tie game 71-all. 2 seconds left. Valpo for 3 to cover the spread that Ben Brust changed, and Valpo wins by 3. Unbelievable game. I was enthralled.
Strouf liked St. Mary's as well. I liked SDSU. SDSU won by 20. But St. Mary's was going against somebody I had in my long March thing, so I was like, I can't do it. St. Mary's ended up covering, so then he switched to Creighton, and Creighton lost. So because I vetoed what he liked, he's out of luck there too. But I took ownership of that, so we're back. We're totally
If
back.
you give me my $50, we'll be totally back.
Yeah, give me.
No, we're back. We're back and better than ever.
Oh, because he already lost you $100 to. Oh yeah, so now he'd be down more money.
Alex Strouf, my best friend.
I'm going to give him $50.
Alex Strouf, my best friend. Then we're back.
Give me 50.
I mean, it's well worth him crying. That's
I know,
a good
right?
$50 well.
I know. It was actually kind of fun that it was something that he messed up. Josh DiMaggio was actually rooting when I changed Valpo from money line to -2.5. He's like, I want Valpo to win by 1 or 2. He didn't even care about the money. He just wanted Strouf to be upset.
So close.
Kid.
809. He's just
Be kind.
him.
Would you be?
I am. I'm just saying you're just you. It's going to be hard for me to be kind after the Combine Day that we had with you today. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless talk and text line. Less is more. Bert and Ernie are back, says Adam in the 608. Me and Strouf, he's in reference to. And of course, YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. And I will say this. It is a great day if you are listening and can get to the visuals of YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison, because 1 year ago, Alex Strouf had 10 million views of him running the 3-cone combine drill. And throughout the last couple of days, we added a new event to Strouf's combine, and that was the bench press. And we asked Mark Tauscher. We had our own opinions. KBN Nation on the Carbless Talking text line. YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, at ESPN Madison. Can Alex Strouf put one rep up of the bar in 245s, which is 135? And Brad Nortman, before Strouf was doing this today, had this to say to Alex Strouf to his face about what it means to bench 135.
Listen, I said that any grown man with any shred of dignity can put up 135. And I believe that Strouf can do it. You got it, buddy. I'm Team Strouf.
Yeah,
Well, wait. What do you think Alex Strouf maxed out at today at his combine? 800-990-3776. What did Alex Strouf max out on the bench at his combine? 800-990-3776.
Well, and the reality is this was warranted because last year it was very agility driven, right? We did the 40.
Agility is a strong
we
word.
did the 3-cone.
Attempted
that was the
agility.
highlight. But we just had to end it. And we just had Strouf do the bar. And he repped out the bar 45 pounds last year.
How many times did you do the bar last year?
I think I did it over 20. I don't remember the exact number.
I think you got 20. I think
20 times
you probably had a little
doing the
more
bar.
left in the tank. But 45, so we're like, that's why this year we wanted it to be a featured event.
Yes.
We kind of let you we didn't quite push the boundary enough for Alex Strouf. And I did say that when we discussed this, I was like, 135, is that really where we're going to go? Any grown man with a shred of dignity can put up 135.
I mean, he struggles to do push-ups. So we also have to use that
But
information.
he's been doing push-ups for a year with
we also can't see him do those push-ups.
That's true. Has he been actually doing them or has he been cheating the system? We found out today, didn't we, Strouf?
Yeah, the results were a shock to me. I'm not going to lie. I mean, maybe I shouldn't have been shocked, but they came as a shock.
I was going to say, how could he shock you anymore? When it comes to things that he can believe that he can do, he's going to tell you that he can do something. Mike and Franklin, you're part of the royal family. What's your guess, as somebody has said 95 on the text line? You're on the Carbless Talking text line with KBN.
Yeah, that was my guess. 95 pounds. I would say maybe up to 105 at the most.
Only 105? That you don't believe in Strouf? That's what they think of you, 105? There are 8th graders who can do that.
That's a great guy. I'm just telling you what I think. I'm just giving you my opinion.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
That's fair. We want honesty from
You're a
KBN
great guy
Nation.
too, Mike. Thanks for saying that. I am a great guy. You're a great guy. We're all great guys.
You're our great
Are you
guy,
leading
Strouf.
us to somewhere of lack of confidence in yourself, of some results that may have happened?
I'm just saying.
Because
I'm definitely a great guy. I would just say that.
I'm
are a
waiting
great
for
guy.
somebody
I'm a
to
great
say that he could do 155.
I mean, okay, well, now, ain't nobody.
He weighs 175.
Ain't nobody in their right mind thinking that kid can bench 155.
Strouf, just for the record, when was the last time you benched outside of doing the bar last time? So last year you did the bar.
Boy, high
when
school.
was the last time before that?
2015, probably over a decade
So
ago.
did you not work out in the gym at all in college? Like you took no time to be in the gym?
No,
No,
I took
he had-
time to be in sweaty basements and drinking bad beer.
What are you talking
Or
about?
going to
Is he
call
stupid?
games for
Well,
Stevens
what-
Point. and-
I hung out in the radio station in sweaty basements. That's
So
what I did in college.
2015, so last year
Why
before
didn't you-
doing the bar, you did it probably 10 years ago. But what was that even? Were you in high school at that point?
Yeah, I was in high school.
Probably for like weightlifting class
I had a
and PE?
weightlifting class, and then also I was an athlete still at that point, so we had to live for sports.
Athlete. You just throw this athlete word around.
Well, I participated in athletics. Does that not make you an athlete?
No.
It does not. No, it makes you a participant.
That is
You're
a
not
great
no.
line.
Well-
there's two different things.
The athletic teams are part of the athletic department, and the people that make up said department
No,
as
listen,
players
if you're
are
on a-
athletes.
If you are on an athletic sport team, what
You're an
are the
athlete.
members of those teams called?
Players.
Athletes.
Is
No.
Strouf more
Kyle and
player
I
or
will
an
not.
athlete?
No.
So-
we will
so
not
Ben-
succumb
Ben-
to saying
Ben-
athlete.
no,
Ben,
they-
you all three of you played sports in college. The term they use to describe college athletes is student
You just said
athletes.
athletes. You said college
college
athletes before
players, college
student
players.
athletes.
College athletics.
Student
Athletes.
Yeah.
right.
You were just
High school, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, you're a
I was a student
participant.
athlete.
You were a
No,
student.
you were on the team.
participant, maybe?
Participant,
I
yeah.
was a student athlete.
You made teams where they couldn't cut people.
That's not true. They cut people.
Cross
No,
country?
they didn't.
Oh, that's true, I guess. But I was a good runner.
You
I
were
was
on a
good at
team that other people were cut from, that they did not
basketball. Yeah, plenty of it.
Let's just say this, because we got to get to some of these videos, and there's audio, and there's so much that we want to share with you on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. You can hear some of this as well wherever you're listening. I'll just say this. Some of the tweets to the video that is out right now at ESPN Milwaukee. He seriously might have a muscular condition.
Oh,
when we were
no.
12, my friends and I were doing 135, and we didn't lift. Get his T levels checked.
No, they're challenging your
my T
testosterone.
levels.
That's pathetic.
That's highly personal.
You shouldn't even be allowed to talk on sports.
Oh, wow.
I don't agree with
Wasn't
that take.
expecting that one.
Yeah.
Shocker.
How bad was this video? I've been banned from seeing anything. 100 pounds, that's the minimum.
This is the one. Is this a comment on the 135?
Yes, and a lot of guesses right now are coming in at 95 pounds. 95
Why
pounds,
don't
which would
people
be
believe
the
he can lift 100?
The bar and 225s would be 95 pounds.
Yeah.
100 pounds is pretty light.
For a bench press.
I mean,
yes.
you have
Yes.
lifeguards have to be able to
I would say there are a majority of real
life
girls,
jobs.
Girls and boys athletes in high school. Girls and boys can lift 100 pounds. Majority of girls can lift 100 pounds in high school. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably say
So
that.
I would think-
majority, maybe not majority.
Majority
but
of girl
they're-
athletes, yes.
They're
Yeah, because he
either
wants
way.
to be he
Yeah,
wants to be
athlete,
considered
either
an
way.
athlete.
either way. There,
right?
there are female athletes that can do it in high school that can lift 100 pounds. I agree with that.
Baby girl can probably do at least 85 right now.
Ooh, I wonder what Lexi could do.
100 every man. There are jobs that require men to lift at least 100 pounds in order to get the job. you
Yeah.
know?
It's
So,
true.
Yes.
At least.
100 pounds.
Do you know how many people listening right now are driving around in a truck with concrete or
Oh, yeah.
wood?
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm saying.
Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me that people don't believe there are some jobs Strouf couldn't apply
Be
for?
disqualified.
Because
There are
he-
the
people that
amount
believe
of
that, yeah.
jobs, if he's not going to lose his job, but if he did, the pool of opportunity would shrink significantly. The trades would not be for Strouf.
That's if I can't lift 100 pounds.
Well, we don't know if you can or
Wait a minute.
can't, correct?
If you can't lift 100 pounds, the requirement in construction, you got to be able to do that. Warehousing, specialized logistics. I mean, AI might take your job one day, so I will hope you can do 100 pounds or more.
You couldn't even be like a beer deliverer. You couldn't do a keg.
Oh my gosh. Is he wait, are
Which
y'all
would be
telling me-
perfect for you.
Is he too weak to be a beer guy and to say, beer here, beer?
Oh, good
You
point.
probably couldn't even be the guy with
That's more like tries and neck strength. isn't
Yeah.
it?
which you don't have.
Says who?
He touched his tries and neck and felt meat.
Yeah.
As in bone.
Well, you have a believer as we are going to
can get
unveil
100.
the results of Alex Strouf's max bench on the other side. Chris on the Carbless Talking text line. Bro pumped 135 one time.
There we are.
I believe.
That's
Thank you,
confidence.
Chris. Thank you, Chris.
We revealed the results of Alex Strouf's Combine 2.0. We have the 3-cone drill, which was a disaster. We have a 40-yard dash. And we have the max rep of the bench press for Alex Strouf. Play us out with Brad Nortman's comment before we get to Alex Strouf on the other side on Kyle Brust Nortman.
Listen, I said that any grown man with any shred of dignity can put up 135. And I believe that Strouf can do it. You got it, buddy. I'm Team Strouf.
Does he got it, buddy?
You're listening to Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN.
Ben, the irony of you saying this guy sounds like a tool and thinks he's better than everybody else.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. All day, every day. The Carbless Talk and Text line is open for you.
We're not trying to get from A to B. We're trying to get from A to SB, as in the Super Bowl.
800-990-3776. The Carbless Talk and Text line. This is more.
Do you worry about how much someone drinks?
Do you feel neglected or unloved? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you are not alone.
Al-Anon and Alateen can help. Call 1-866-200-0223 or visit alanon.org/help.
At Saturn Lounge, we know. If your marketing actually worked, you would know. Your website would perform. Your storytelling would inspire. Your campaigns would deliver leads that become sales. You wouldn't need a report to tell you. Visit SaturnLounge.com today. When marketing works, it shows.
At Associated Bank, we get life gets complicated. So banking, it should be easy to get. That's why our tools speak your language. Automated savings, it's saving automatically for anything. Digital controls, you lose your card, you're still in control. Turn it off, then on, all on the app. And Money Monitor, you know where your money goes, like those long forgotten subscriptions. At Associated Bank, we get you. That's why we've got you. Learn more at associatedbank.com/YouGotThis. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is John Neal, CPA, best-selling author, and founder of the Neal Group. Well, you made it. 2025 is in the books. Or is it? Are your books ready for 2026? Have you been able to plan for 2026 growth? Stop running your business on a wing and a prayer. Or if you feel like you are running your business on a wing and a prayer, let us help you make sense of your numbers and get your business in financial shape to move forward in 2026. Don't be stuck in the past trying to clean up your books. Get a head start on making 2026 your best year yet. Make the new tax laws work for you to put more money in your pocket. Call us now to see what your business can do. The first meeting is free. Call 414-325-2040 now. You earned it. We help you keep it. That's 414-325-2040 or visit us at nealgroup.net. That's NEAL group.net.
Raise your hand if you're excited about feeling older faster than you should. Yeah, I didn't think so. If you're feeling pain that makes you feel older than you are, there's good news. QC Kinetics patients here in Milwaukee are getting relief, feeling younger, jumping back into life at full speed, and it didn't happen in an operating room. Dr. Caravelli and the team at QC Kinetics and their medical professionals use the latest in regenerative treatments, backed by real science. Treatments that take the tiny, powerful healing tools inside your body and concentrate them right where you need relief. Nothing makes it more real than hearing the real stories behind QC Kinetics. Mike is training for a marathon instead of giving up running. Kathy walked around Disney with her grandkids. Alan is back to work, now climbing ladders like no big deal. All real QC Kinetics patients. The sooner you start treatment, the sooner inflammation eases, and the sooner the joint damage slows down. Find out if you're a candidate for QC Kinetics and their regenerative treatments. Your visit and consultation is absolutely free. Give them a call now at 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298. That's 414-240-2298.
Wisconsin is still cattle country. And that's why Bunzel's chose to stay close to home to hand select the finest beef. Quality goes into everything they do, from Bunzel's expansive array of meats, homemade specialty sausages, and their award-winning beef jerky. It just isn't a proper holiday meal without Bunzel's top quality cuts on the dinner table. Tasting is believing. Visit Bunzel's at 90th and Burleigh or bunzels.com.
Station updates, show clips, and your place to interact with us every single day just by scrolling through your feed. Follow along on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at ESPN Milwaukee. You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
On the Carbless Talk and Text line, as we're about to unveil on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison, you can hear the effort from Alex Strouf on his combine that he did today. We were asking what you think Alex Strouf maxed out at for the bench portion of the combine. Tim chimed in, said he's thinking he worked out a lot. 140.
Wow.
Dave from Aaron. I own a diesel repair shop with a tire rim being about 170 pounds. I don't think Strouf would be hired at my company.
No.
Billy in Sussex. I work for a beer company, and a quarter barrel of beer weighs 85 pounds and a half barrel weighs 165. I don't think he could put that quarter barrel on his shoulder. It would literally
That'd crush me.
Yes, your bone would
that's
break.
my weight.
Like a
You'd
cartoon.
flatten.
Yeah,
like
flat
somebody stepping on a empty beer can. So your guesses are in. We will unveil Strouf attempting to lift 135 pounds.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, Brad know
It was
not
quick.
happening.
It was quick.
So Brad and I were spotting.
Wait, that was it?
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, you just quit?
You need the visual.
How much was that?
That was 135.
Oh, hell.
We helped Strouf. So
you watching it now?
So Ben and I helped him off the rack on either side. And the weight went right down to his chest. I mean, precipitously went right down.
So for everyone on YouTube, Kyle can react to real time watching these videos live. So it's in sync with everybody.
There you go.
One more time for Kyle at 135.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, no. So as soon as they let it go, you felt it.
So he thought that like when we lifted it up,
it was going to be light.
Well, no,
like that's how it
you're
felt.
supposed to like hold it yourself up there. You know, he just was like, it just like came down.
Yeah. You hold it up so you can kind of get a bearings for how much weight.
Figure out like
So what would you have done if they weren't there?
I wouldn't have done that. What are you talking about? What kind of question is that?
It got about a quarter inch off of his chest.
You have no idea how to save yourself?
Kyle, the only reason I did the bench press, because I didn't do it last year, the only reason I did it is because you guys bullied me into doing it. And I love you guys, and I'm willing to try new things because I'm an open-minded individual.
Well, William has been listening for about 6 months out in Brookfield. He has no idea what Strouf looks like, and quite frankly, he's terrified to ever find out on the Carpless Talk text
I'll try
line.
to explain myself to you, William. I think my face is handsome, good beard, but I'm 6'3" and I look like Skeletor. Very thin. Very thin.
Gumby.
He doesn't have an ass. His chest goes in.
The wavy, whackable, inflatable.
If you're driving by a car dealership, you'll see
him.
those inflatables. That's how he
Literally
controls
his body
his
and
limbs.
the way he moves. Yep.
So we were like, Brad, maybe we put on some 25s, right?
Yeah.
So
surely 95.
95 pounds.
And
45 is the bar, 25 and 25, 95 pounds.
And we tried to coach him up, right? Arch your back, tighten your glutes. Really
What glutes?
Right.
Make contact right around the nipples. Like that's where you're trying to push. That's your power is.
Listen, I know the kid isn't coachable. I know
you tried coaching him on the 3-cone drill.
I tried. I ain't no way in the world he took all that information in.
Kyle is trying to tell him.
Take a look at that in a bit. We do have Kyle's coaching on tape as well.
Okay, well, let's get to Strouf's rep at 95 pounds.
Okay.
Won't he do it?
He should be able to. Come on.
Push! Jesus, Mary, St. Joseph!
For real, Strouf.
I think if you gave me another crack at 95.
You said
No, we did
said that.
We
We
tried
gave you
twice.
multiple cracks.
So
Wait,
for
he
the
took
listening
multiple-
audience,
multiple
he got
chances.
he got about halfway there, and just gravity took over.
Strouf,
and it started to pivot, and then it went no on its way back down. And we tried it twice.
If you wouldn't have been cheating on them push-ups, you would have been able to finish through, but you've been cheating. And here, I
Can't cheat the game.
I think by the end of next week, 95 piece of cake.
Well, I looked it up.
Piece of cake.
I
We're
looked it
talking
up,
about
Strouf.
95 pounds.
I know.
95 pounds.
I think it's ridiculous as a grown man. I can't lift 100 pounds.
Yeah, you should
That's
be ashamed.
crazy.
The average female high school athlete can typically bench press between 95 and 105 pounds,
That makes
while
sense.
those with consistent training experience can lift 140 to 185.
Yeah, the issue is I haven't worked out in like 10 years.
They're okay.
Biologically built different.
Yeah, they are. Maybe he does have low T.
Well, that's offensive.
95 pounds, couldn't do it.
couldn't do it.
Okay, so
We tried twice.
So what can he do between the bar and? Oh my
Well-
gosh. He can't do anything with a 1 in front of it. Like
Yeah, I know.
All those jobs are out the window.
I know. This is far more embarrassing than the 3-cone drill last year. Far more embarrassing.
I
You and your
disagree.
fiance.
I disagree. That 3-cone combine drill is 10,000 times more embarrassing.
Wait, are you sure?
No, Ben disagree, and yes, I'm sure.
His fiance, she could probably do
tiny.
She may be able to do at least 65.
Kyle, this is what I said after the 95 failure.
What a wake-up call. God, I got to get in the gym. Try March.
That's Will Summers.
Okay.
But here's the thing. You said that you're not going to get in the gym.
Dude, I think I need to. This is the most embarrassing moment of my life. I think.
Even more embarrassing than last year?
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Not finishing that 95-pounder, which I was so close to.
I couldn't believe it. I thought for sure.
What did he get to?
Well, I messed up the adding because I thought it was just a 10 and a 10 with the 45, but apparently we did a 10 and a 5.
We did 15s.
Oh, so we did 15 and 15 and 45.
That's 75
75 pounds.
Do we have the video of him doing 175?
We don't have the 75-pound video?
I do not know.
Oh, but if I don't see it,
I'll just say this, though, light work.
I got to see it to believe it. I don't.
He did it.
Give me a minute.
I don't have it right now. I will say, so it's hard to know like what like a girl's do. So there's not much to Lexi.
75 pounds.
When Lexi and I work out together, she has 20-pound dumbbells that she reps out. That's 40 pounds of repping out. Yeah. And dumbbells are a little bit harder because it's less stable.
You have to stabilize
you have to
yourself.
Stabilize more. Each individual arm is worked more.
Stroke.
So Lexi's repping out 40 in total across 2 arms.
Probably like 10 reps too.
Yeah, and we can't get Strouf to do.
I'm sorry, I can't
double
fathom.
that.
Every time I think of 75 pounds, I want to think 175. So saying 75 pounds, it blows my mind that a grown man I work with just bragged about, easy, 75, easy.
Yeah, he's lightweight.
It's not a brag.
You said it was light.
It was
weight.
light work. That's why I think 95, I'd like another crack at it.
Please continue to play the 135 and the 95 for the YouTube audience right now who are reacting to the fact that, as Brad said,
I think my 8th grade little cousin, she's tall, she's about 5'11". I think she's
push! Jesus, Mary, St. Joseph!
Strouf,
so embarrassing.
Tell me about it.
If you focused, over what time frame do you think you would need to do to rep out that 95? Not rep out,
guys,
one rep.
forget the 95. 135 is the goal.
He ain't never getting to 135. He gonna need to start taking steroids.
Give me a couple months.
Couple months. You think you could do 135?
Yes. Which I think I'm going to. This was such an unbelievable wake-up call today. It was so embarrassing. I think I need to regularly start working out because this is I need my summer bod. I need eventually I'm going to get married. I need a wedding bod.
Chef Ed did 120 at the gym yesterday.
And he's damn near
He says you're lifting with Chef Ed. Not you're cooking with Chef Ed. You're lifting with Chef Ed.
So the reason I had such confidence that Strouf would get 135 is when I go with like my Bible study dudes in Georgia for our cabin, we do Man Olympics. And somebody brought a bar with weights. And we said one of the things was 165, how many times could you rep it out? And nobody did less than 10. 165. I did 35.
You're hanging out with some jacks.
So I was like,
just hanging out with
like just random guys. So I was like, Strouf surely can get 135 once.
And for more context, because Matt's chiming in on the Carbless Talking text line, how much do you weigh?
Yeah, Strouf, how much do you weigh?
I haven't stepped on a scale in a while, but I would
170 to 175. Can somebody go to ChatGPT and say, what should a 27-year-old male be able to max bench at a minimum?
Yes.
At a minimum.
Yeah, put in Strouf stats. 6'3", 175. What should be the bare minimum?
Well, we need more stats. We need more. Goes on a lot of benders.
Hasn't lifted in 10 years.
All right, a 27-year-old male, 6'3" and 175 pounds, should typically aim for a 1-rep max bench press between 160 and 210. Depending on experience, beginners 0 to 6 months may lift 130 to 150.
Beginners.
Bro's not even a beginner.
Can you ask ChatGPT what's before a beginner? He's a special human being. We don't know how to quantify him. Can we send them a picture so they can see his?
You should also ask ChatGPT if the max was one. There you go, one. If the max was 75, what can you tell me about
hold on.
this
You guys were there. I could do 85.
You
could
do 85. I believe you could do 85.
Put in 85.
I believe you could do 85.
That can help you sleep tonight?
It's embarrassing enough.
Apparently, Strouf has video and audio of the 75-pound light work, he says.
Yeah, light work.
Man.
Oh, you need to see it?
Go back, do it again.
Play it one more time, Strouf. You were lots of joy in that face.
Yeah!
85.
Are you sure?
Light work.
85.
10 pounds is like 50 pounds.
Guys, it was light work. don't make nothing of it. It was light work.
Light work.
Part of me feels like I need to do what I did for my wife for Strouf. I went and got her tennis lessons for Christmas.
Oh.
Do I utilize my relationship with the Princeton Club to get him some personal training?
If you want to laugh and make fun of somebody, you do.
They wouldn't know where to start with him.
We've
never seen anything like you.
We should do a session of personal training and have the trainer call in for like his observation.
Oh, they start with an in-body scan.
Oh, no.
We need those results. You're coming with me to the Princeton Club. We're getting you.
What's an in-body scan?
You hold like the handles, and your feet go on the silver things, and it measures body fat, muscle mass.
Zero of both of those, probably.
Well, no, you got body fat. I seen your little belly.
You have a little pooch pouch.
You got a little pooch. I got a pooch too. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And
dad bod.
Strouf, if we go this weekend, one check-in for each of us would be one meal to the New Berlin Food Pantry.
I'm in for that.
For in the Madison area, they have great locations as well. Look, if you're looking to grow, Strouf, in 2026, and this is a goal for you, growing starts with a healthy body and a strong foundation. And that's what you can get at the Princeton Club. And again, they have something for everyone. Great equipment, friendly people. If Strouf needs a spot, you can ask them. They'll come over. It's a great environment for someone who's looking to get better. And so it's the perfect opportunity to talk about the Princeton Club because Strouf needs it more than anyone. And if you're looking for your better tomorrow, Strouf, as we say, don't start tomorrow. Start today and get to the Princeton Club.
I started today. I'm going to continue tomorrow.
You didn't start today. That wasn't a start.
No, that's a start. I would give him a start today.
I started today.
A benchmark.
I had my wake-up call today, and tomorrow I'm going to the gym.
Is this rock bottom?
Physically, yeah, without a doubt.
Diana McGuanago, you're on the Carbless Talking text line.
I have a bunch of stuff. I looked up what you guys were saying for a 6'3", 175-pound man, and it gives me a bunch of different stuff. It says deadlift 175 to 250 body weight approx. And then it says bench press 130 to 175.
Nope, not happening.
130. It says squat 130 to 175. And
squats next year.
Overhead press.
Thank you, Diana. Thank you.
The idea
squats.
Of Strouf
Combine 3.0 squats.
Putting weight on his back is frightening.
I'm going to be a new man by next year.
I believe in you, Strouf. This would be a transformation that needs to be documented.
I never said anything like this last year.
No.
I didn't say I was going to train, or maybe I did, but I was joking. This time, I cannot believe, as a 27-year-old grown man, I can't lift. That's so sad.
This is a great point here by Bill. When you buy a house, who's going to carry in the water softener salt?
Oh.
I could probably pay somebody for that, right?
Bro,
you don't have money.
Bro, I'm going to be honest with you. Because
how am I buying a house, Ben?
Them bags is not light.
They're not light.
And there's like 6 of them, 7 of them, 8 of them that you give them at a time. They give you at a time. They're heavy and taking them down the stairs.
45 pounds each.
Strouf gonna be on one end. His fiance's gonna be on another. Carrying it down.
Weeble wobble.
This 40-pound bag.
Holding the wall. Stop.
Wait,
stop.
my bag. Poor guy. Dang.
I guess there's more to reveal, and then we'll get to over-under. We got a whole lot more to get to on Kyle Brust Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. I think 40-yard dash has to be next.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman.
That is completely unacceptable. It is unacceptable for a team to
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. Is acceptable? Unacceptable?
Unacceptable.
Unaccessible. Wait,
what?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Grab the dial and crank it up, baby, because Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee is spinning its Winning Hits collection. Over the next 3 months, you could win a share of over $1 million in prizes. On top of thousands in cash and reward play, you could win one of 3 new Ford vehicles in the grand finale drawings on March 27th. Just play with your rewards card to earn entries. Press play on the Winning Hits collection, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Kyle Brust Nortman's Ben Brust here for Grimal & Associates Insurance. They do what anyone with a growing family, like myself, does. Protect what matters most. Grimal & Associates specializes in coverage that's tailored exactly to you. Clients aren't just policies. They're part of their community. Personalized American Family Insurance back service, expert guidance, and genuine commitment. Grimal & Associates focuses on building trusted relationships and providing peace of mind. The same values they've had for over 30 years in the Milwaukee area. Connect with Grimal & Associates at teamgrimal.com.
Elevate your game day gear or any outfit with official merchandise from the Milwaukee Bucks Pro Shop. From authentic jerseys to exclusive apparel and accessories, the Bucks Pro Shop has everything you need to showcase your fandom wherever you go. Cheer the deer to victory with authentic Milwaukee Bucks items. Visit us at the Bucks Pro Shop at Fiserv Forum or Bayshore Mall, or shop online at shop.bucks.com.
Your taste buds are in luck. The Reuben is back at Cousin Subs. Try this classic sub grilled to order just for you. Stacked with corned beef, Wisconsin Swiss cheese, and sauerkraut topped with Thousand Island dressing and served on rye bread. And our delicious mint shake is back. Both the Reuben and mint shake can be ordered via the Cousins app or online for a limited time only. Cousin Subs. We believe in better.
This is Coach Greg Gard. Strong teams succeed with the right partners. Bank CMG works closely with Wisconsin business owners, offering local insight, modern tools, and honest guidance you can trust. They take the time to understand your goals and help you build something sustainable. Whether you're managing cash flow, planning for growth, or navigating change, having the right banking partner matters. When your business matters, your bank should too. BankCMG.com.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Ask yourself this question. Is it really worth holding on to that timeshare that you know you need to get rid of? Here's the truth. The average maintenance fee just went up over 17%. That could have been 117%, and there's nothing you can do about it. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check for annual maintenance and assessment fees. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. For 15 years, I've helped over 50,000 families cancel their timeshare. Not sell it, not transfer it, cancel it. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment and your maintenance fees would never go up? That's a lie. Are you ready to get rid of your timeshare once and for all? Simply call us and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit that explains all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your timeshare exit kit. 800-823-5544. That's 800-823-5544. 800-823-5544.
Imagine working with a contractor that quits halfway through a project or never calls you back when you have questions, or worse, takes your money and you never see them again. Unfortunately, we hear about them all the time. Hi, this is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, and Siding Unlimited is absolutely not that company. Siding Unlimited has been doing business for 32 years, proving to be an honest, ethical, and forthright company. If you're looking for the honest guys for your next siding, windows, roofing, and doors project, stop by sidingunlimited.com today.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Strouf, I would like for you to share what you shared with us off air. Seems like today really was a big realization for you as you attempted to bench 135.
Yeah, I mean, this is as rock bottom as it's ever been from a physical standpoint. So this morning I woke up and I was thinking about this, and I thought to myself, all right, 135 may be a stretch because I haven't worked out in a while, but if we go down to like 100, every grown man should be able to lift 100 pounds.
No, you said 135. I'm a man. I'm going to get it.
Well, yeah, I talked myself into that. You need to hype yourself up a little bit.
Yeah.
And then when we went down to 95 pounds, I didn't want to say it out loud because I didn't want it to come back to bite me. But I thought to myself when we were in the gym and you guys went down to 95, I thought to myself, this is insulting. This is insulting. And so I walked up to the bar, and Ben's like trying to motivate me, and in my head I'm already like they're literally laughing in my face.
No, I actually was trying to motivate you.
And then I got the 95, and I almost had it up, and I went. That bar came right back down, and I went. This is as low as it can be. I couldn't be lower.
You said they're literally laughing in my face.
I wasn't.
Oh, you were.
I wanted it.
Well,
so
I was
badly
after you
for
couldn't do it, but I was
so
I was
badly.
rooting for you to get the 95.
Yeah, I was also rooting for me to get the 95, Ben.
They're really trying to. ChatGPT, I just tried to put in a prompt to see how you can get stronger. They're really trying to be so positive for you. One thing said mindset shift. He is not weak. He is untrained. That's the difference.
What was your prompt?
My prompt was a 27-year-old man who is 6'3" and 175 pounds, and he maxed 75 pounds on the bench press today. Where should he start to get stronger? Assume he is as beginner as beginners come. Assume he is fresh out the womb at the age of 27. They said, I love the fresh out the womb at 27 energy. Perfect mindset for making fast progress. First, there's no shame in 75-pound max. If
Really?
he's truly a beginner, that just means massive upside. At 6'3", 175, he's relatively lean for his height. So getting stronger likely means getting heavier in a good way.
There we go.
Now, you can also change
ChatGPT.
So hang on, ChatGPT has a setting that its default is enthusiasm. You should change the setting to
Be harder.
What was the love the fresh out the womb energy?
Yeah.
Is that what it said?
It gave an emoji, a laughing emoji. Love the fresh out the womb at 27 energy. Ha ha ha.
Wow.
It's pretty
He's trying to be
ridiculous.
encouraging. I
not
respect
only
it.
are Ben and Brad laughing at me, ChatGPT's laughing at me.
Yeah, it's pretty pathetic, but they have something
Thanks,
here for
Kyle.
you to get to one. They say start at 55 and 65. That's your problem. You went to 135. You need to be doing 55 and 65.
75 was easy, though.
No, okay. You did it one time.
Yeah,
and
I
you
could've done it
shook.
more- I
And
could-
you shook
Well,
at the end of doing it.
I was tired.
Oh, you were tired from failing?
Yes.
he didn't really fail much. It just hit his chest and we
135 you didn't do anything.
Collapse is what
Throw on the 40. The 40-yard dash. I'm so proud of you. What did you have last year?
6'1"?
6'1", I think.
6.1.
Did he get under 6?
You're gonna find
That's
out.
the goal.
All right, can you show Kyle the running.
Strouf? Did you get under 6?
Sounds like we're in the wind.
Terrible.
Oh! I mean, that's pretty.
6'3"? You got worse.
Damn it.
There's no discrepancy there.
Terrible.
Wait, you got worse?
So the first one was 6'3", second one was a little bit under that.
Yeah,
Was
it's like
it?
6'15".
I had 6. I felt Strouf. This is my heart that I'm showing to you. I felt bad that I was even if I'm a half second, I'd rather be early than late. And I got 6.1, he got 6.2. So 6.15 is the difference.
Bro, you got worse. You said this is coming to your prime at 27. What happened?
That was yesterday's.
28, I'll be in my prime.
Hell, I don't know. You keep going the wrong direction. You're aggressive.
Yeah, but I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to start working out. This is a total wake-up
The problem is he doesn't know what to do. I can see him.
Can help
I know, but I can still see him walking into the gym and just walking around and just hopping on a machine
Well, I've
and
been
just
in there. It's just been a long time. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to the gym and
what time?
Before work, so probably 7 o'clock.
Dude, even 20 minutes in the gym. We just talked about in break.
I was thinking 40 minutes.
ChatGPT.
You're going to be sore.
What if I do a little treadmill time?
That'd be great. That'd be great.
They're giving step by step. Step 4 says eat like a growing human. At 6'3", 175, he's a little under muscled for his height.
Eat like a growing human. You can come over and I can feed you what I feed my daughter.
I can't wait for Strouf to be sore, that real deep lifting
no,
sore.
I can totally wait.
It
will be obnoxious.
It's going to be annoying.
So
It's a great feeling.
Strouf, you eat too, so I'm just so confused.
What do you mean I eat too? Of course I eat. I'm a human being.
But you eat a lot. You don't. It's not like you shouldn't be more than 175.
Yeah, I do eat a lot. I don't know.
Lastly, before we move on,
What do you
the
wanna see?
3-cone combine drill. This is the one that went viral last year, as Tucker Kraft said.
I don't know.
What'd he say?
6'3" is so awful.
He said sports commentators should be paid based on their results at a combine, which thankfully I do not.
Yeah, you'll be shaking a can on the side of the road if you got paid for your athletic ability.
All right, you ready?
No.
Yeah, Strouf.
Oh, I hate that corner.
Why did you run like that? What's wrong with your arm, Stro? Stro.
It doesn't look that much better than last year.
I do have a side-by-side.
No.
You have a side-by-side of last year and this year?
Awful.
I need to see this too.
You look awful.
I look better.
Was the time better?
The time was better, yes.
So what did we get on time? We got like 9-1. 9-1.
I was at like 11.5 last year.
So
timeout.
The slowest three-cone in NFL combine history is 6.28.
How?
6.28, and you got 9.3.
Bro, it should not take you 9
Would you say the slowest was ever?
6.28.
Strouf,
Are you sure they're not operating at closer distances?
No, Strouf, I'm sorry. Timeout. Strouf, I promise you.
Yes, I'm positive.
Most people jogging.
Yes,
can do it
I
in
don't
9
think you
seconds.
can make those cones any closer than what they were.
Strouf, jogging. Somebody could go and jog at 9 seconds.
When Brad was showing him the exercise on how to do it, I think he did it faster, just like
in slow-mo,
showing him in
walking
slow-mo.
through it.
Dude, what?
The neurons don't work.
What is this with your arms? What is that? Why your arms moving like T-Rex up and down, up and down?
I don't know, man. I'm just trying my hardest.
So wait, show me when you run. Show me how you run. Stand up and show me how you run. Let me see how
just
your
watch
arms.
the video.
Let me
You
see
can-
your arms function. Let me see how you spoke. Let me see. So wait, haven't you ever seen sprinters have their palms out?
So
and
that's
running
what.
like this?
That's why when you were showing it and coaching him, Kyle was like, "All right, maybe he's a visual learner."
No,
You
he
know?
ain't nothing. He didn't take any of my advice. He didn't take.
He's improved from
you know
last
what?
year, though. Look at the side-by-side.
What advice I did give you was when you get around that third cone.
Well, let's play
you
your
gotta
advice.
Sprint.
Well,
you gotta
we're going to
sprint.
play your advice for Alex Strouf. As Tim, you gave me an idea. Strouf, you know what you need to walk around this office in? A weighted vest.
That's a great idea.
You just need a weighted vest, so that way, like, you can build some.
He runs like he's
upper
gonna fall
strength.
over.
Build some foundation.
Do you have Kyle Wallace's advice for you ready to go?
I'm just so. So take up. You just get ready. Boom. And it's no. Stay low. You did this. Do this.
The energy was there. The passion was there, Kyle.
I was trying to coach the kid up, but he don't listen. You got to stay low. You got to be able
Every
to move.
time
It's
he
about-
hits low.
No, it's about change of direction.
When he changes
Strouf.
direction, he just stands.
He pops up. The thing is, Strouf, you got to stay low when you change direction because that is the quickest way for you to maneuver.
You're wasting breath. He's not going to be able to take this information.
This kid thinks he can hold you in basketball?
I'm going right by him.
How?
That's what I need to see next.
How?
I need to see the Strouf Ben basketball
He
game.
can't even stay low when he's doing a dang drill. How you going to stay low against an elite basketball player like Ben?
Oh, I'll win that.
No, you won't. You won't. I saw the way you. Can you imagine him running, trying to get a rebound over Ben? Gonna fall over.
I'm 3 inches taller than him. I got it.
No, the height don't mean nothing, man.
In basketball, it does. High rebound, I got it.
No, not when you're.
No, I
that
will jump
unathletic.
right over you.
Your vertical inch is
You're
15.
washed, dude. Your prime was 15 years ago. My prime's right now.
My prime might have been 15 years ago, but when I'm 50, I still could have beat you at your age
I
now.
don't think you understand.
If you're only making me score 1 point,
Yeah, it's
You need to score
2-11.
11.
It's 10-0. I start
will
with the
win
ball.
that game 10 times out of 10.
I
10 times out of 10. Now you're getting crazy.
I honestly believe
it's 1 point.
No. I honestly believe an 8th grade Ben Brust destroys you just like a 32-year-old, 33-year-old Ben Brust will. I think there's no difference.
How
in
old
the
were you
last
in
20
8th grade? Probably what,
5'10". I hit 6 foot at.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You're a superior, better athlete.
My first dunk was when I was in the under 15 AAU circuit.
Cool. That's legit.
Cool.
In a game.
Cool.
So can you grab rim?
Cool.
You're 6'3".
Hell no.
No, he's 6'3". He should be able to grab rim.
He can't. Again, we just did this with benching 135.
I definitely can't anymore.
You've grabbed them at some point, though.
I've definitely grazed the rim.
With what?
My hand.
So you felt it. Your
I
skin
could
has
feel
touched
the metal.
rim.
Yeah, I could feel the metal. But that's
Okay.
about it.
His nail touched the bottom. All right, it's time now for over/under. I think I need a break from Strouf's athletic attempts and participation in his combine today. One of our favorite games, and then we'll get to the Green Bay Packers. Is over/under coming up next. Let's go with caller 12 and caller 16. If you're one of those callers, you get the blessing of talking to our elite athlete running the show, Alex Strouf. 800-990-3776. Caller 12, you're going to get a category from Strouf along with an over-under line. If you believe Kyle, Brad, and I, when we team up and get 10 guesses, we'll get over that line. You can choose that. If you don't believe, you can choose under. Caller 16, you are going to be stuck on the other side. So it's 800-990-3776. That's 800-990-ESPN. Caller 12 and caller 16 for over-under coming up next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
I'm with you on moving on.
Yeah, move on. Like a bad relationship.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Wisconsin is coming together for a story that will touch everyone. A Road at Night is a documentary chronicling former Badgers player and coach Howard Moore and the 2019 tragedy that forever changed his family. You can see it on the big screen at Marcus Point Cinema in Madison or Marcus Majestic in Brookfield through March 5th. One story, one community, A Road at Night. Now through March 5th in Madison and Brookfield. All proceeds support Howard Moore's ongoing care. Find showtimes and get tickets at aroadatnight.com. That's aroadatnight.com.
The Greater Milwaukee Golf Show, presented by Old Fashioned Golf, is back at the Mosh Performance Center in Franklin, March 13th through the 15th. The show has been reimagined with a simple goal: turn it into Wisconsin's ultimate golf party. That's why Vibes Golf Club, a group of golf-loving former Badger football players, including Melvin Gordon, will be at the show all 3 days. Plus, Bridgestone will be doing some ball fittings, and Carl's Place will be powering Simulator Alley. To learn more, log on to GreaterMilwaukeeGolfShow.com.
Screaming Sicilian, more is amore. Screaming Sicilian, more is amore. Amore, pepperoni, amore, mozzarella, amore. Screaming Sicilian,
Screaming Sicilian frozen pizza. More toppings, more flavor. More is amore.
UW Credit Union presents the Student Athlete of the Week, supporting local student athletes as they grow on the field, in the classroom, and in the community. UW Credit Union is here for every you. Learn more at uwcu.org.
With your UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, I'm Will Summers. This week's UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week is Wisconsin Dells senior Ashaya Hopkins. Hopkins has been the driving force behind the Chiefs' remarkable 23-0 regular season, leading one of the state's top teams into the postseason undefeated. Hopkins erupted for 44 points in a 104-19 win over Watoma, knocking down 10 three-pointers and setting school records in the process. She has consistently produced at a high level all season, delivering big scoring nights and helping Wisconsin Dells control games from start to finish. Now with the postseason underway, the Chiefs look to carry their unbeaten momentum into a deep tournament run. Congratulations to Ashaya Hopkins, your UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week.
2026 Brewers tickets are on sale now. This year, it all kicks off at our house with opening day at home, followed up with a schedule that's absolutely loaded. Throw in the same flair for the dramatic thrills on any given night. Plus Brewers giveaways you won't forget. And you've got a season you're going to have to see to believe. Don't miss a second of Brewers action this year. The crew is back for more. All Brewers tickets for the 2026 season are on sale now at brewers.com.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings.
Hi, this is Marie from Discount Liquor. And Wisconsin beer fans, the wait is almost over. Yuengling bottles and cans will be available starting March 3rd. That's right, America's oldest brewery will officially arrive in Wisconsin for the very first time. And we're celebrating big. Join us Tuesday, March 3rd from 3 to 5 at both Discount Liquor locations for a special in-store Yuengling sampling event. Be among the first in the state to raise a glass, taste this iconic beer, and see why fans across the country have loved Yuengling for generations. At Discount Liquor, we stock over 15,000 varieties of beer, wine, spirits, and mixers, all at the lowest prices in town. We're your one-stop shop for every occasion. Visit us in Milwaukee at 51st in Oklahoma or downtown Waukesha at Barstow in Maine. And don't miss our Yuengling in-store sampling event, Tuesday, March 3rd. Discount Liquor, where selection meets savings.
Discount Liquor.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Time now on on Kyle, Brust Nortman for Over Under. If you missed the first 45 minutes, it's must watch on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee as we replayed Strouf's second year of trying the combine. Couldn't bench 135. Couldn't bench 95 pounds.
Can we make that the last time you say that?
I can't.
I prefer
need
not
the
to
audience to be updated on what happened today.
I'm sick of all this crying coming from you. Cried about the wedding thing. Now you're crying about your failures in the gym. You put it on tape. Everybody's seen it.
It's out on social media at ESPN Milwaukee.
I know. I just want people to turn a blind eye.
No, if you want it to be better,
I'm going to retweet it and unretweet it and then retweet it for the next 5 days.
The bro, he had a whole year to train. No, you had a whole year to train.
But Kyle, the bench press was never a part of this until 2 days ago.
You didn't train for any of it.
Yeah.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
And if you would have been doing the push-ups, you wouldn't be able to do 95
I was
for
doing
sure.
push-ups.
No, you
were training all year.
You cheated the push-ups on the wheel of Strouf.
I did cheat them, but I was doing them sometimes.
No, if you were doing the full 25 to 50 that you had to do per show,
I did 5 push-ups this morning. You guys saw me.
5 push-ups ain't gonna.
And your arms
right.
were shaking in the 5 push-ups.
No, they were not.
Brad.
They weren't confident push-ups.
Over under.
Strouf.
Over under.
I believe in you.
Oops, wrong button. Hold on. Sorry. I clicked stop instead of start.
95 pounds.
Oh,
Oh,
the
come
guys hit
on.
the over, or will they disappoint? It's time for Over Under on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
Over under time
Still not you.
on KBN. Yes, it was. I'm fine. I'm just embarrassed.
I'm fine.
I am. I'm just embarrassed. But who's never been embarrassed? It's over under time. Unbelievable matchup today. Caller 12, amazingly, every time, dude. Chef Ed. He might be part of the royal family.
Oh, wow.
Chef Ed, not a believer this week. He's on the under. Caller 16, Levi and Stevens Point.
Hey, Levi.
What a clash of like KBN Titans today. Levi and Stevens Point obviously on the over, and he ended his phone call by saying, well, whatever happens, happens.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's a content mindset right there.
Sounds like Strouf.
Today's category, I am looking for the top 10 NHL teams in total points this season.
Oh, yeah, good luck.
What?
This better be a low line.
It's 6.5.
That's still high.
6.5. I'm looking for the top 10 teams in total points this season.
And total points to confirm.
In terms of their standings.
Because you get like a point, some points for wins.
And if I'm not
a
mistaken,
point for tie.
like one of the conferences is incredibly tight. So this is going to be so hard.
It is going to be hard. I'm sorry. I was feeling mean and I was lashing out a little bit with this one because I wrote this post-combine, right post-combine.
If you're going to be embarrassed, we're going to be embarrassed too, huh?
All right.
Try our best.
You guys ready? Who's our final answer?
I'll probably be able to pull the most teams.
All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1.
Florida Panthers.
Well, Panthers
Florida
final.
won it last year, so.
What about Edmonton?
I said Panthers final.
Damn. Oh, well, listen, I'm done.
I was going to... Slow down. Let's go with...
Florida's bad this year, by the way. Well, not bad, but they're 29, 25, and 3.
The Golden Knights final.
Vegas.
They are number 10 on this list with 70 total points.
Tampa Bay Lightning, are they good?
Typically.
I feel like Edmonton, they were in the finals last year, and they still have Connor McDavid, right?
Yeah, we'll go Edmonton final. Oh, my God.
I haven't looked
It's not the Blackhawks. It's not the Blues.
Are the Blue Devils doing good? I know
the Blue Devils?
The Blue Devils. The Blue Devils.
All
right, you know what?
Devils.
This is bad. I'm sorry.
No, we're gonna grind through it. Should we go with the Preds?
Nashville
Predators, sure.
Preds final.
What are we doing here?
Dallas Stars.
Okay, should we just go with like the Blue Bloods?
The Dallas Stars.
I mean,
2 minutes.
I think Dallas Stars are doing good because one of the goalie said he.
Jake Ottinger's really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to get every answer right the rest of the way, by the way.
Dallas final.
There you go. Okay. Dallas is number 3.
Wasn't the
79 total
goalie
points.
on Winnipeg?
The goalie's on Winnipeg, so we'll go with that.
Well.
Oh,
Tampa Bay
It's
Lightning.
over. Yes, they're on there.
What a tear.
They're number 2.
Rangers.
Boston doing good?
Boston Bruins.
How am I?
I was gonna say the expansion team should be on
Montreal
there.
Canadiens.
I think is the expansion team on there?
Expansion team.
The
man.
Kraken?
No, Seattle.
Oh, that's
No,
right.
no,
Yeah,
the Utah hockey team.
Utah.
Well, they're not
Ice-
expanding anymore. They moved to Arizona.
The Yetis?
This was brutal. Oh my God.
Hey, you got to win today, bud. We're here for you.
The Canadians, the Sabres. Oh, the Red Wings are good
How
again.
about the team that had like the best 3 players on Team Canada? The Colorado Avalanche.
Oh, the Avs.
They're number
the
one.
Avs.
Cale
the
McCarr,
Avs.
Nathan McKinnon. Yeah.
Carolina, the
Penguins.
Hurricanes.
Oh, the Minnesota Wild.
Penguins
Crosby
on there.
still on the
Wild are
Penguins?
on there. Yeah.
Crosby is, yeah.
Penguins are still on there.
Oh, the Mammoths.
Hockey.
They're a Utah
Hockey show.
Mammoths.
Yeah,
Hockey show.
We did the entire show on Monday about hockey, and that was over before it began. I apologize for that.
Wow.
Sabres,
Jeff Ed with the right call, unfortunately.
Canadians.
He goes, I don't think they're a hockey show.
Well, Strouf, we just know this. Mike's got your back. Hey, KBN, give him a break. Isn't what you're doing bullying or at a minimum body shaming? No.
I would say at a minimum bullying.
I would say it's constructive bullying. We're trying to make you better.
And definitely body shaming.
I'm simply trying to understand how a human being who is a grown man is just so embarrassed.
And also so confident in himself to a level where he can convince himself that he can do things that he
How
can't.
was he not embarrassed enough last year? The video got 1 million views.
10 million.
You got 10 million views and you didn't. So we're gonna make this big hype video of you trying to prove yourself again, and you literally did nothing to improve. You got worse. Your 40 time got worse. How? How is that possible?
That is a great
And
question.
he complained about how it was 5.99. It was 5.99, and then now this year
We
it
were
was 6.1.
close. We were close to under 6 last year. Wasn't particularly
He
close.
went in the wrong direction. And he bragged about going into his prime right
I would
now.
say
Strouf,
this.
you needed this.
I would say this. It was a 41-yard dash this year.
Strouf,
They changed the course on me.
No,
you are
we
one of the
used a
worst-
measurement tool.
So did I.
So
you might be the worst athlete in the office.
No.
What male in here, because there's a lot of females who are a lot more athletic than you around here, but what male athlete in this office
I just think it's interesting that you haven't raised your hand, that Josh DiMaggio makes fun of me. He hasn't raised his hand.
raised my hand and do what? I tried to train you and teach you, didn't listen. I could have shaved off at least a half a second. I definitely could have got to 40 under 6.
Jason Wilde?
Jason used to be
he's
an athlete.
old.
Yeah, he's 50-something.
Okay.
Tausch got bad knees and could probably still beat you.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. I actually confided in Tausch, and he was very kind to me.
What did Tausch say?
Right after the combine, I was down there, and I said, Tausch, it was bad. And he goes, well, you had no shot at 135. I told you that yesterday. And I said, yeah. And I said, 95. And he said, yeah, but I could look at you, and that makes sense.
You said this raised your spirits?
This is supposed to help?
Yeah, and he said, it's all right, man. Just like, take care of yourself. Get back to the gym.
Take care of yourself. This sounds horrible by the second.
But it
sounds concerned.
But yeah, it was like it was nice. He was not mean to me.
Good.
I was expecting him to rip me, but he came from a caring place, which I appreciate because
He's a great teammate.
We do this because we love you.
the 3 of you have not come from a caring
Well,
place.
But we do this because we love you. We want you to be around for a long time.
No. I tried to coach him up. I tried to encourage him. After he failed in benching, I missed the bench, and he looked all sad. And so I said, listen, kid,
He
it's
did.
okay.
Kyle was like, I got to get him. I got to get him going.
I said, you good. I said, listen, you weak. We know you weak, okay? So you knew you weren't going to be able to do 135. But we're going to get you right for this agility drill. And I tried to coach him over and over. I told him, stay low. He kept popping up. I will give you credit for this. You took my advice for going all out sprint out that third cone where you just got to run to the finish line. I saw the effort. I saw it. And that was the difference between
Does
last
this
year
not
and
sound
this
a little
year.
demeaning?
No, it's improvement.
You need me to coach you. And I'm not even a great athlete like that, but I could get you right.
I'm ready to go to commercial break.
Who's going to replace Malik Willis? That's next in 2 minutes.
Tax refund season is here, but at Cunis, you don't need your tax refund to get a great ride. Right now, during the Cunis Keep Your Refund event, you don't have to spend your tax refund to drive something you'll love. Why? Because Cunis has added a huge selection of over 1,200 affordable pre-owned vehicles available right now across 3 Milwaukee area locations. That's Oak Creek Buick GMC, Greenfield Buick GMC, and Hope Chevrolet. Cars, trucks, and SUVs, all makes and models, and all all priced to fit your budget, so you can hang on to your refund for the things that matter most. Pay down bills, take a trip, start a project, spend your refund how you want. With over 1,200 affordable vehicles, chances are the perfect one is waiting for you without touching your tax refund. Shop Cunis Oak Creek Buick GMC, Greenfield Buick GMC, and Hope Chevrolet today. The Keep Your Refund event, only at Cunis. Start your search at CunisMKE.com.
My husband's an animal in bed.
Well, you know.
Not in the fun way. Think warthog. With a chainsaw.
Snoring and sleep apnea affect over 90 million people, and 1 out of 4 couples sleep in separate rooms. Advent can help. We've been Milwaukee's one-stop solution for nasal congestion, snoring, and sleep apnea for over 20 years. Unlike many other practices, we focus exclusively on these conditions, so you get comprehensive care under one roof. Advent's unique approach can help you breathe and sleep better, and many avoid a CPAP. Plus, most insurance is accepted for our effective 20-minute in-office treatments.
Hey, the only animal you want in your bed is your dog.
Advent. Sleep better. Sleep together. Learn how you can improve your life at adventknows.com.
Hey, this is Gabe Neitzel. You're listening to 94.5 ESPN, WKTI and WKTI HD, Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
On cue, our guy JB in the V on the Carvel's Talking text line when talking about replacing Malik Willis, who will be a huge free agent, anywhere from 30 to 40 million, it's looking like. We don't need to get rid of Malik Willis. We should re-sign Willis and trade Jordan Love for the massive haul. This would be best for the long term for the Packers moving forward.
Would you trade him for 4 first-round draft picks?
But you also have to sign Malik Willis to $30 million, and you're saving $25 million.
And also for a 2-year contract, likely.
Yeah.
And you don't know if he's a franchise quarterback, and then you got to try and also continue to replenish. Like that's not the Packer way. Why did you even come up with a hypothetical?
Goody selecting first-round draft picks. You want that or Jordan Love?
I mean, that's a huge haul for a quarterback.
So you'd rather have Jordan Morgan, Matthew Golden, Lucas Van Ness, and Quay Walker.
When you put
those four,
when you put it like that,
or Jordan Love.
Damn. When you put it like that, damn.
Yeah, let me keep.
Those are the last
Darnell
4.
Savage, Devontae Wyatt.
Yeah, no.
Do we keep going down?
No. The reason why we turn it down is because we don't have the GM capable of drafting anything worth a damn with those first-round picks.
Yeah.
So that way we can transition to what was an Adam Schefter comment about some potential backup quarterbacks for the Green Bay Packers.
Like if I were a guy like Kyler Murray or Tua Tagovailoa, Green Bay would be appealing to me, right? Like you're with a good organization and a good system with good talented players. You take a year to kind of reset yourself and decompress and learn and see things from a different perspective. Like there are worse places to wind up than Green Bay for one of those guys. Now,
it makes you think because especially Sam Darnold, especially Daniel Jones, they both were under the Minnesota coaching tree of quarterbacks.
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield is another example. I just have Mac Jones last year with San Francisco. So again, the price is important. Anthony Richardson today is granted the okay to seek a trade. I don't think he's worth any value from a draft pick standpoint.
Well, also from a price, he's
the value of what you have to give. Yes, Brad.
Have you guys ever seen Tua's full name?
No.
Is it Tua what?
I can't even pronounce it. Tua Inga Manulepola. Middle name Donnie.
Oh, wow.
Tagovailoa.
That is a wild ride.
Listen, am I crazy? Look at this name. Look at this name,
I
Kyle.
mean,
Try to pronounce that name.
He is from
pronounce
the
that
island.
name.
Oh my God,
it's crazy.
Oh, I thought you were when he was saying it. I thought it was like John, David, Michael. This is just his first name.
It is probably
Tuanagamu.
It's probably 25 letters.
No. That's crazy.
Show
That's
back.
crazy. You can't even. It's literally.
You can't even start to pronounce that.
Holy Manoli.
Yeah, I see why he go by Tua.
Yeah. What a name.
Donnie is the middle name. It's
Another
crazy.
shocking
Only his
revelation.
mama, daddy, and granny
So
can say
anyway, wow.
At this point, what do you do as the Green Bay Packers? Because is this a conversation because of something in the past?
Now, listen, y'all tried to rip me in the offseason, but we only talk about, let me tell you, did we ever talk about backup quarterback with Brett Favre?
Did not.
You weren't worried about it. The only reason we
Even
talking
Aaron Rodgers was common.
only reason we talking about a backup quarterback is because our quarterback always gets nicks and bumps and gets injured throughout the season. Y'all know I love me some Jordan Love, but this is only an important conversation because he's missed games. He's missed games for the last 2 years.
We can take a peek backwards before the season, right? This was before this August 12th, before the season. This is what Kyle Wallace had to say.
I love me some Jordan Love. I do. But somebody's got to say it. He is injury prone. Jordan Love is an injury-prone quarterback. I don't know why you're making that face. He's been injured 2 out of the 3 seasons that he's been here in Green Bay. That is 2 out of 3 seasons that somebody has been hurt. It is a concerning trend that I have. And again, I don't want people to say, but, and I don't want people to go out there and say I'm exaggerating. I'm not. I'm just stating the fact that dude has been injury-prone. I'm just acknowledging what a lot of people are afraid of. I mean,
3 of 4 seasons now?
I mean, no, it was 2 or 3 because this is only his 3rd season starting.
You were
because
already
he was hurt
counting that
he was
injury.
hurt going into the season with his thumb.
That's right.
And so I'm just saying. I mean, y'all got mad at me, but show me the lie. Did Jordan Love complete a successful season not getting hurt this year?
Well, and Malik Willis, I think he's played a total of 6 or 7 games?
6, 7 games
over the last 2 years.
He played 2 last year, and then he played.
No. He played more than 2 last year. Didn't he?
Started 2.
Started
But
2.
Jordan
Didn't
Love
he have to come? He played the half of the Bears game.
But he
played half of the Bears game because of Watson getting hurt and that mismanagement of the last game.
Yeah, I feel you. But the whole point is this. Is why are we looking for a backup quarterback? Why are we focused on who can we sign? We're talking about Kyler Murray. We're talking about Tua. We're talking about top 10 draft picks. Why are we having this conversation if Jordan Love doesn't have an injury problem? If he hasn't been injury prone these last 2 seasons? It is a position that matters for the Green Bay Packers. We're having a conversation talking about backup quarterback. Why? It's simply because what we have seen. It doesn't take away his talent. It doesn't diminish how great Jordan Love is, but we understand that when we go into the season, to ensure that the Packers are at their best, they need to have a capable backup quarterback. We saw we couldn't have a Sean Clifford behind him. We needed to get a guy like Malik Willis that had great potential, and now we're talking about getting first-round draft picks, Anthony Richardson, Kyler Murray, Tua. That just shows you the importance of a backup quarterback is because of one thing. Our quarterback just cannot stay healthy for a full season.
Well, I'd also add that I think it was Hector who chimed in on the Carbos Talking text line. We have been talking about the offensive line for good reason because they were poor into the Green Bay standard in pass blocking. At the end of the season, he was getting a little more hit. They weren't protecting him as well, and obviously now you have the free agent cycle of who's going to be gone, who's going to be re-signed, and who are they going to sign? Are they going to draft? Like, how are they going to rebuild that offensive line to a unit that you feel comfortable with that franchise quarterback standing back there?
And the way that Jordan Love plays, he wants to make the play. He's not going to be like Aaron Rodgers who's just going to throw the ball away. He's going to elongate the play. He's a little bit more Brett Favre in him that way, where he's okay with some theatrics. He's going to try to make it. Very rarely does he give up on a play. So because of that, he's in harm's way more often. Even running, I feel like he tries to get the extra yard more often than he does slide.
Hurt his shoulder, earlier in the season. Now, he came back in the game, but he hurt his shoulder.
He did do that. And so you add on the fact that it's 17 games now, likely going to be 18 games. They're going to be competing for titles and stuff. You're in a situation where you got to have a guy that's able to come in and play a couple games. Just like Malik Willis, I think these guys are able to do it too. And so when I look at that, I think to myself, man, something I'm never willing to replace, though. Never willing to replace. That's an ice-cold carbless. It's my go-to, and tonight, being a Thursday night, I have myself a little bit of a carbless. Lexi, last Thursday, she made nachos. It was so good. I wonder if Lexi can make me. I might send her a text. Say, hey, Lexi, I'm looking to pair my carbless with something good tonight. No doubt that she'll do it. And the Blood Orange 4-pack, it is so good. It's hot on the shelves right now. Also, grapefruit 4-pack. By popular demand, Carbless answered you, wanting the grapefruit 4-pack that is also on the shelves. Blood orange 4-pack, grapefruit 4-pack, also mango and cranberry. So many bold flavors out there that only Carbless can pull off. And it also has that, of course, guilt-free promise. No carbs, no sugars, just 100 calories and gluten-free. And I can have the carbonation that's oh so perfect. I'm able to have it tonight with zero guilt. That is checking all the box for me, KBN Nation. Enjoy the bold flavor in every sip and find out where Carbless is near you at drinkcarbless.com, because less is more with Carbless.
Jason Wilde, where does he stand on Jordan Love's health and needing a backup quarterback?
This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN.
And that Alex Strouf, you look like you had something to say.
Brewers! On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Off with a broken down vehicle on Howell Avenue right at the end of the airport spur. Northbound Howell Avenue, I should say. The right lane is blocked with this broken down vehicle, so careful with that. Otherwise, westbound on 894, we got backups out of the Mitchell interchange heading towards Loomis. Westbound 94's got backups from about 20th Street all the way to Mitchell Boulevard. The eastbound side from 76th Street to Hawley Road. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, partly cloudy skies, a low of 31. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, breezy, mild, a high of 58. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Loziga on 94.5 ESPN.
What's up, everybody? March 27th, go get your tickets. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be me, Finesse Antetokounmpo, my co-host, Tony C, and Nature Boy. Woo! Ric Flair. It's going to be nice. It's going to be dope. You guys are going to love it. It's going to be an experience, and we're going to have a lot of fun. It's basically a party/podcast.
Yeah, we're throwing a party at the Riverside, March 27th, TALiveshow.com. Who's the guest again? Can I get a woo? Woo! With Ric Flair. Can't wait.
See you guys.
Grab the dial and crank it up, baby, because Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee is spinning its Winning Hits collection. Over the next 3 months, you could win a share of over $1 million in prizes. On top of thousands in cash and reward play, you could win one of 3 new Ford vehicles in the grand finale drawings on March 27th. Just play with your rewards card to earn entries. Press play on the Winning Hits collection, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Hey, it's Kyle Wallace. Right now, buy 2 windows, get 2 free, and 0% financing for 36 months plus $500 off your project. Restrictions apply. Call 414-410-2000. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
Big news from Carbless. A fan favorite, and one of my favorites, Blood Orange flavor is now its own dedicated 4-pack. Crafted with real spirits for a true cocktail taste. Blood Orange brings bold, citrus-forward flavor with a smooth, premium finish. 0 sugar, 0 carbs, only 100 calories, and gluten-free. Now it's even easier to stock up on the flavor everyone keeps asking for. Look for Carbless Blood Orange 4-pack at your local retailer now. Once you try it, you'll understand why Blood Orange has earned its own pack. Carbless, bold flavor in every sip. Find it near you at drinkcarbless.com.
Monica, we've got to hand it to you.
You and the design team have outdone yourselves.
Are you talking about the One collection?
Those rings say you are the one.
And they say it symbolically.
Describe the symbols.
Every ring in the One collection should be presented with a special ritual.
What would that ritual be?
You pick up her left hand and you place a kiss on her ring finger.
Rick, you never told me about that part.
Then you show her the tiny red diamond, flush mounted inside the ring, that will forever be in contact with her finger.
Why is it red?
Because that's when the giver says to the one, wherever you go, my heart goes with you.
I give you this kiss. I give you my heart.
The red diamond is a secret symbol of that sacred moment.
The center diamond on the outside of the ring is for the whole world to see.
But the tiny red created diamond inside the ring is only for the two of them.
The One collection of engagement rings is available exclusively at Kessler's.
To find the Kesslers nearest you,
Visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
He was not taken out of context. He said the whole thing.
Three-time Wisconsin Sports Writer of the Year.
I don't think that means much, though. Like, it very rarely happens.
Holding everybody accountable.
They need to be more mature.
Jason Wilde is on Kyle Brust Nortman.
Joining us now is Jason Wilde of Wilde and Tausch, 9 to noon across these very stations. Great to see Old T at the Gruber Law Offices One Call That's All Studios. Jason, how are you?
I'm good, guys. How are you?
Doing well. Well, some of us are
I'm
doing
not
well.
feeling
Doing well.
good for my boy.
Uh-oh. What's the matter?
Strouf embarrassed himself again with the combine this year.
I heard he improved. That was the word that I got.
Who gave you that word? Who told you that lie?
I've got sources throughout the league.
Your sources throughout the league are terrible. Trade them in. They're as bad as the sources that Ben had about the Ireland trip for the Packers.
I don't think he had bad sources. I think things changed on him. That's what I choose to believe.
I'm right there with you. Yeah, Strouf's 40 time got worse. He could only guess how much guess how much he could max one rep of bench press.
Well, what was the weight?
Well, we started at 135.
All right. Now I'm concerned. Did it stay at 135?
We took off the 45s, and Bradley and I put on some 25s to make it 95 pounds.
Strouf, how'd you do at 95?
Almost had it.
Oh, my goodness.
75 pounds, he said, was lightweight, though. He did do that.
95, he got it about halfway up, and it went the other direction, Jason.
Gravity took over.
Wow. Again, I'm not here to judge. I would have expected him to do better than that, so I assume that a partnership with the Princeton Club.
Oh yeah, I've offered personal training and everything he needs. Because he says he's going to work out tomorrow at 7 a.m. The problem is he's going to walk in there and not know what to do.
Yeah, that's true. But he's got now. Is there a date for this wedding that I'm not going to go to?
2027, right?
Is there a date?
We do not have a date nor a venue yet.
Okay, but so you have time to get yourself buff and really feel good about your not only your appearance but how you fill out your tuxedo, right?
Exactly.
Like this actually could be that some people have that moment where it's do you really believe that today was this moment that you're going to change habits of your life?
Do you think I'm being sarcastic when I say this is a well-needed wake-up call? Do you sense sarcasm in my voice when I say that?
No, but follow-through is important.
Jason,
I'll see you at 7 a.m.
Jason, I have a question for you. You have some very great young athletic family members, daughters that you have. I think your daughter's either a freshman or a sophomore. Do you think she can bench 75 pounds as well?
Yes, they definitely both can do that. Yes, but in fairness to Strouf, they're both gymnasts, which
very
develop
strong,
a ridiculous amount of strength.
Very strong.
Yeah.
Can they do 95 pounds?
I believe so, yes. I believe they both, when they lift for their other sport.
Jason, this is helpful. Seeing Strouf's face is motivating more to be there at 6:30 instead of 7 tomorrow morning.
Damn, Stro.
Look, we all have areas where we can improve, right? I got to lose weight. I talk about how important the girls are, but I don't pass up a piece of cheesecake when it's offered. I got to be more disciplined so I can live a really long time. I'm not doing a good enough job there. We all have room for improvement. And Strouf, I'm here to support you in your journey. I wish I was skinny. I would rather have your problem than mine.
No, you wouldn't.
No,
you wouldn't want your daughters outlifting you. They're freshmen in high school can do more than you can.
Jason, I'd like to offer a piece of advice that I learned from Bradley Nortman. We have a lot of treats at our office. A minute on the lips, forever on the hips.
I don't think that's a Brad Nortmanism that is original, though.
I didn't claim original, but it is a credo.
It's a good credo. And again, I'm talking with a bunch of high-level athletes right now other than Strouf. So I understand where it's coming from.
Jason, obviously Adam Schefter on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy mentioned potential landing spot that would be good for certain players of like the Kyler Murrays of the world. And I don't know, I'm blank. Tua and Anthony Richardson is open to a trade. I don't think that one makes as much sense because of the trade component. How important is the backup quarterback position? Because we did replay Kyle's audio from August where he says he's kind of injury prone. Now, whether that injury prone word makes people go crazy or not, he did get concussed at the end of the year, miss some time, and we had to see Malik Willis step up again.
Yeah, we did. It's not important until it's important, right? That's the challenge of making sure that you're prepared and how much do you invest in that position, because, Brett Favre, we look back on his time, and, I think Matt Hasselbeck went into one game. Rodgers went into that game in Dallas in 2007. But, not only did he never miss a start, but very rarely did he come out of games. And so, Matt Hasselbeck turned out to be a really good NFL starting quarterback, but it was basically based on what we saw from him as Mr. August in preseason. I think Malik Willis, I do think it's important. I don't want to diss him because I really like him. I do think it's important that he goes to the right place, because all the progress he's made, I would love to see him go somewhere like with Matt LaFleur's brother to replace Kyler Murray. So he's in a really good system that will maximize his ability. At the same time, when I look at some of the, I don't know what to make of Anthony Richardson. He did not seem, and this is something that applies to Strouf and Matty and Sid and really all of us, he didn't seem to really rise to the challenge. I mean, he took himself out of a game, if I remember, because he was breathing heavily. He's got to get in better shape. These are all things that, those are red flags, and those will stick with you. So I saw someone mention, Anthony Richardson would be a great next reclamation project for the Packers. I think he makes more sense than Tua or Kyler Murray, who I would think would get opportunities to at least compete for starting jobs somewhere, which I don't think is what you would have, obviously, in Green Bay. So I'm super curious where all those guys land, but again, I just think situations are so vital.
Jason, Goody made an interesting comment about Josh Jacobs. It reflected and mirrored a lot what he said about Aaron Jones 2 years earlier. And obviously, Goody is going to say what he's going to say in front of the microphones. But it got me wondering, is Josh Jacobs at any risk of getting the Aaron Jones treatment where Goody says, oh, yeah, I fully expect him to be back. Absolutely. And he sounds very similar talking about Josh Jacobs, because I look at Josh Jacobs, $14+ million cap hit. They'd save $8 million getting rid of him, injury, getting older. What probabilities would you put on that Josh Jacobs is indeed the starting running back for the Green Bay Packers in 2026?
Well, 100%.
Of course. Goody said it, right?
Yeah, because here's the thing. So, and if Strouf isn't too tired from his workout, Google my name, Aaron Jones's name, Brian Gutekunst's name, and Josh Jacobs' name, and then channel3000.com. And I did this a couple of weeks ago. I used the quote from Goody about Aaron Jones, because he never actually called Aaron Jones by name in his answer. It was a fairly long answer. And you could have, if you were reading my story, which my hope was that I would, confuse people, you probably thought he was talking about Josh Jacobs. Because then he says something very, very similar. And I'm sure you guys know this from the Combine this week. Somebody asked Goody, and the phrasing of the question maybe doesn't mean anything, and maybe it does, because I still think Goody has the ability to sometimes not be fully transparent. if I can say that the nicest way possible. Somebody asked him, will Josh Jacobs be your number one running back next season? And he said, yeah, absolutely. And I, of course, cringed because absolutely is the word that got him in trouble with Aaron Jones. Now, the question for Aaron Jones, and this is why you brought this up, Bradley, is the question was asked, do you expect him to be with the team next season? And he said, yeah, absolutely. So you can fudge that, right, and say, well, he said he expected him, and it turned out he didn't, right? Which I think is BS. I don't think it changes the spirit of his answer. But for that exact reason, your question is 1,000,000% valid. Like, I can't imagine, given the makeup of their roster, and again, my rule is if I have a bias, I try to be very transparent about it. I certainly had beat writers who thought my bias toward Aaron Rodgers was much stronger than it was because of the radio show. If anything, I tried to overcorrect with him, but that's another story for another day. I think I wish Josh Jacobs was on all of Madison and Sydney's teams. Like, he is exactly the kind of teammate, the kind of leader, the kind of play through injury, the respected voice. Everything that I want in a teammate is what he is on every level. And I know we've talked about this before. We killed Jair Alexander for not playing through injury. And I'm not saying that criticism wasn't, at least in part, warranted. But then can we also then turn around and kill Josh Jacobs for not being more productive when he played through an injury that a lot of guys would have said, no.
With the offensive line that was not giving him the push, taking a lot of contact before the line of scrimmage?
Right. So that's kind of my short course on Josh Jacobs. But to your point, Brad, I am not going to believe for certain that Josh Jacobs is on this team until they announce that they took his base salary and converted it to signing bonus to create some more salary cap space. Until that happens, I'm not going to believe that he's for sure on the team.
Well, Jason, I think that's all fair, and I did Google all the things that you said, and boom, there it was. So again, Channel 3000, if you'd like to read that from Jason, and of course listen to him on Wilde and Tausch. Jason, we leave you with this before Alex Strouf attempted to bench 135.
Listen, I said that any grown man with any shred of dignity can put up 135. And I believe that Strouf can do it. You got it, buddy. I'm Team Strouf.
Okay. Yeah. I
regret saying that.
I have sad feelings for everyone involved, but I believe this is a turning point.
Yes.
Yes.
A magical moment.
Powerful.
Darkest before the dawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit all the cliches right now. Get them all out.
You're not excited?
Get better every day. That's one of yours, buddy.
Get better every day. GBED.
Well,
GBED.
Where was
Thank
that
you,
motivation
Jason.
last from?
Sid just got in the car. She can bench 95 pounds, so she's here to motivate Strouf. Let us know.
Yeah.
If
Okay, there you go, Sydney.
When you put up 95 pounds, just know you surpassed Jason Wilde's daughter.
Or tied. Tied.
Good point. You didn't let Jason say take care, be good. He's still on the line.
Take care, be good.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Jason.
There it is.
There it was, and there it is.
Okay, kid. How did it feel hearing that a sophomore in high school could outbench you?
Motivation.
I'd like Ben to tell me about what I'm having for dinner.
Palermo's Pizza, which will hopefully be high in the protein with all the extra toppings that they put on there, because you're going to need that to fuel your body, Strouf, as you get better every day. Palermo's is amazing. I think I want to take the time to talk about how it's there, and it's a staple in my life. So when the wife has something Friday and I put the daughter down, the boys are coming to play some video games. We're going to kick back, relax, and they said, how many Palermos do we need to get? And with 3 of us, we need 5. And that's not a joke, because they start with it, and then we're done with the video games. We end with it, and that's going to be a thin and crispy. That's going to be a tavern style. That's going to be an OG Screamin'. That's going to be a stuffed crust cheese. It's all the Screamin' Sicilians in the world in my freezer that I need, and will make everyone feel delicious, warm, and fuzzy inside when I go to the local grocer, when I pick up my Palermo's, and on Frozen Pizza Friday, we are gaming, having fun, and eating delicious pizza from Palermo's. So go to your local freezer, check out Palermo's. Great toppings, tons of toppings rather. Great toppings and tons of toppings with the whole milk mozzarella cheese, stone butter fiery crust. Screamin' Sicilian has you covered. So again, go to your local freezer and check out Palermo's. Greg Scalzo joined us yesterday, but he's got more to say, I guess. So he's going to join us next on Kyle Brust
This
Nortman.
is Kyle Brust Nortman.
I text Greg Scalzo, and I say, Greg, I'm sorry, I'm going to be late to work. I'm caught in an international conspiracy.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We've got some delays southbound on 43 from Fond du Lac Avenue down through the Marquette. Part of the problem is an accident off on the right shoulder right at the ramp to go westbound on 94. So heads up with that. Westbound 94 itself is slowing down from about 25th Street all the way to Mitchell Boulevard. More delays heading right past Sunny Slope Road. We've got the eastbound side kind of backed up a bit from 76th Street to Holly Road. And then westbound on the bypass got some backups from about just past 27th Street all the way to Loomis. Traffic is brought to you by Glenroy. Now hiring. As the packaging industry rapidly grows, so does Glenroy. Apply today at glenroy.com/careers. That's GLENROY.com/careers. And check out the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, mainly clear skies, a low of 32. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, windy, and mild, a high of 60. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Heck yeah! It's ESPN Wisconsin's Alex Strouf for my friends at Robert Hack Diamonds. Listen, when it came to buying an engagement ring for my now fiance, I had no idea what I was doing, which is why I went to the team at Robert Hack. I heard her say words like radiant cut and solitaire, but to be real honest, I didn't really know what that meant. So I wrote it down, I brought it to the team at Robert Hack Diamonds in Greenfield, and they knocked it out of the park. It's true, if you've never been through this process before, the team at Robert Hack are absolute experts. 3 locations in the Milwaukee area, 1 in Greenfield, Brookfield South, and Brookfield North. If you're looking to take the next step like I did, and your girlfriend maybe is posting things on her Pinterest page or is showing you pictures, bring it into Robert Hack. They'll do their best to duplicate a dream ring for her, just like they did for my fiance. Moral of the story, if you were like me and you want to start, you just don't really know where, the answer's clear. Visit one of the 3 Robert Hack locations in the Milwaukee area. Just like me, at the end, you'll say, heck yeah, with Robert Hack Diamonds. And RobertHackDiamonds.com, that's RobertHackDiamonds.com.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Ask yourself this question. Is it really worth holding on to that timeshare that you know you need to get rid of? Here's the truth. The average maintenance fee just went up over 17%. That could have been 117%, and there's nothing you can do about it. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check for annual maintenance and assessment fees. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. For 15 years, I've helped over 50,000 families cancel their timeshare. Not sell it, not transfer it, cancel it. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment and your maintenance fees would never go up? That's a lie. Are you ready to get rid of your timeshare once and for all? Simply call us and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit that explains all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your timeshare exit kit. 800-823-5544. That's 800-823-5544. 800-823-5544.
Tired of waking up exhausted? That dad bod weighing you down? Let's get you back to the old you. If your energy, focus, and drive aren't what they used to be, your hormones could be out of balance. At Mentality, we'll dig into what's really going on, then build a personalized, science-backed plan using hormone therapy and peptide treatments to get your brain and your body back on track. So stop telling yourself you're just getting older. Book your appointment now at lowtusa.com. Right now, all new patient labs are covered in your treatment plan. That's a savings of $250. Go to lowtusa.com.
Wisconsin is still cattle country. And that's why Bunzel's chose to stay close to home to hand select the finest beef. Quality goes into everything they do, from Bunzel's expansive array of meats, homemade specialty sausages, and their award-winning beef jerky. It just isn't a proper holiday meal without Bunzel's top quality cuts on the dinner table. Tasting is believing. Visit Bunzel's at 90th and Burleigh or bunzels.com.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Happy Thursday!
ESPN Milwaukee's Big Boss.
There has been a feeling of fulfillment with just being good.
The only one who holds Ben accountable.
They're not on the same page at all.
Welcome to Thursdays with Greg Scalzo.
Well, it's not a true divorce.
On Kyle, Brust Nortman.
Joining us now on Kyle, Brust Nortman is Greg Scalzo, the big boss here at Good Karma Brands, Milwaukee. And you know how I know he's a big boss is because Greg and I came up together in Madison. 1 hour show, boots on the ground. Didn't have the resources that we have nowadays. And I got a call from his assistant. He's so big boss. Asking what type of bread he likes, white or wheat.
That means you made it.
Somebody
means
fear.
And that's what I was like.
That is unfair representation.
Is
because
it?
Who used to go and get my lunch?
Me.
You used to go and get my lunch.
I know.
Why wouldn't she call you?
I was on a call. I was speaking on a company-wide conference call.
Company-wide.
You don't sound like a big boss at all now.
And,
white or wheat, Greg?
I was speaking on a company-wide
She was already going to get lunch. She was already going to get lunch, and she said, hey, can I get you something? And what do we always say, Benny?
I buy you fly.
And I said, sure, grab me a sandwich. She's going to get a sandwich. What, you want me to say no? So I said yes. And then she asked Ben what kind of bread I wanted, and Ben wanted to play this, what he thought was a hysterical practical joke. Where he told her white bread, and then I wanted me to act like I liked wheat bread, and he thought it was the greatest thing of all time.
It's the greatest.
Did you? Did you?
I did.
No,
and then Kyle came by and sold the whole thing.
Yeah.
Ben did nothing good. Kyle sold the whole thing so well. He just walked by and goes, is that white bread? I thought you eat wheat bread. He kept walking. It was the most subtle thing. It sold all of it perfectly.
Oh, that's so
Yeah,
good.
because it didn't look like Greg was getting at her. It looked like the conversation was too cool and calm. I said,
let's
did
spice
he do
this
it
up.
yet?
Let's spice it up a
She
little
was like,
bit.
this was the whole thing. I called Ben, and I just kept going.
Oh, that is classic.
So here's our big boss.
So you wanted to tell the whole bit on the air just to show people how creative you are about the bread
I
trick?
didn't.
I mean,
It was more so that I got a call for you about white versus wheat. I thought that was a little.
You used to do my expense reports. You used
sure,
to go and get
sure,
me
but I
lunch.
would just
Wait,
do
you
it.
to do his expense?
He used to do my expense reports for me.
Yeah, he's a busy guy. The less busy he is, the better we all benefit.
Oh,
It takes a truly
gosh.
unique mind, because if it were me, I would just say, oh, he doesn't care. Oh, give him wheat. That'd be the end of it. But Ben says, you know what? I'm going to tell her one, but I'm going to go the extra mile to make sure that Scals acts differently toward it to create this whole thing. It takes a truly unique mind to think that many layers
sicko,
deep.
yes.
Time out.
Oh, shut
Time
up,
out.
Greg. You're a
He-
sicko.
He is a sicko. I didn't realize. I knew Ben was an ass kisser, but I didn't realize he was doing your expense report ass kissing.
That was before I was a boss at all.
Well, I don't know if it was
Did you-
legal,
did you
but I think
bully
you were
him
able
for
to
that, or
kick
did
me
he
back a little
volunteer?
bit just
I
for
always
doing
kicked
it.
him back a little bit, yeah.
Did he volunteer?
Yeah,
to do
big
those
expense reports, Kyle.
Yeah, because I wouldn't do my expense reports for months at a time, and Ben got sick of the receipts piling up on my desk.
I hated it.
And he's
I'll do
he's
it.
way better at that stuff than I am, and he
It's
would
simple. He just didn't want to do
he
it.
would just pump through it all, and then I'd pick up drinks on a Saturday.
Yeah, it all evens
works
out, as you
out.
say.
I guess it all evened out. That makes
Right, it all works out, Strouf, right?
Always.
So the combine stuff. Did you just do the weightlifting piece?
No, I did all of it.
How, did you break 6 seconds in the 40?
No,
did
he
not.
didn't, but
Got
he's
slower.
broken about the
He
95
got-
pounds.
He got
Worse.
slower.
The 95 pounds is what bums you out?
Oh, yeah.
It's more about like what you look like when your body moves, like the way that your arms move with your leg. Like it's just something's wrong. There.
The neurons aren't firing.
He's afraid of the doctor, and I
You're
guess
nervous.
I
He
see
hasn't been
why.
a doctor in
I
8
am a little
years.
afraid of the doctor.
No, I see why. Because if I saw a video of myself running like that, and I found out a sophomore and freshman in high school could outbench me,
Jason
and I'm a
Willie's
grown man,
daughters
yeah, they can
do
outbench
She
me.
can
95.
they can do 95.
They both can.
on the bench.
It's been a rough day, Greg. I've been a rough week, frankly.
Yeah. Why? What's been rough about the week? You just got engaged.
Yeah, I know. That's been the best part of the week. And that was
Is
3
the
weeks
wedding
ago.
thing? So is the wedding still? You still having fans at the wedding, or I heard that you might have been done with that? Like, what's going on with that?
Yeah, it's up in the air. We gotta. I don't know. I have to talk to legal.
It's up in the air?
Yeah, it's up. We gotta talk to legal.
Who's legal? What do you mean legal?
I gotta
How is it all of a sudden back up in the You can't give me an inch.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's off.
Okay, I was going to say, you give me an inch, I'll start pumping the text line to get more people back in.
Yesterday complimented you, and now you're canceling it.
Well, yeah. That's what's happening. Yeah.
How dare you?
It was actually the fact you complimented me. That's
Can
what
I
ruined it for
actually
me.
address the ESPN Milwaukee fans right now and just apologize on behalf of ESPN Milwaukee and Good Karma Brands? Like, this is, I'm sorry. Like, the fact that Alex Strouf is putting himself on a pedestal above all of you is not what we're about as a company.
You're right.
That's antithetical to what we believe in terms of how we want to treat our fans. Like, you're treating our fans like they're the unwashed, like they can't even get near you. You don't want them at your wedding. Like, you want to distance yourself. You want to be held above them as the talent. We are one with the fans. The fans are more important than any individual
real quick,
host.
Don't you cut him off.
Shut up.
That's big boss.
This is the big boss.
As we're dropping big words like
That is
antithetical.
our community.
Just out of curiosity.
And in that respect, I want to offer the ESPN Milwaukee fans, I want to offer all of KBN Nation, I want us to put a fan event together for the fans.
Yeah.
I want to open up a bar for the fans. I want to find a way to get Strouf
that.
won't be there because he's above the fans,
He
so
is.
he won't be there. But I know that Kyle and Brad and Ben and Jen and Chewy and Gabe and Tausch and Wilde and
Chewy.
Homer and all of our other hosts, they want to be with you. They
We
want
sure
to be
do.
with the fans. Don't judge us off by the actions of Alex Strouf, who clearly thinks he's better than,
that's it.
to the point where he won't involve our wonderful fans in his big.
You wipe that dirty smirk off your face. This is not a joke. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate
Greg,
somebody
right? Like,
speaking
how
up for the fans.
embarrassing is that?
For KBN Nation, we call it KBN Nation for a reason. We all believe in
We're
it.
all citizens
and then
of
we
it.
let you into KBN Nation and look at you. The first time you had an opportunity to do something right, you just spit on them.
That's right.
You moved the mic away.
Antithetical. Greg, what year did you get married?
I got married in
2019 because
when
it was
Scalzo
it was
Brust-
after the
when
national
Scalzo
championship
and
game because the
Brust-
Badgers were top
when
5.
Scalzo
That's
and
right.
Brust was
in the
on the
preseason.
air, yes?
Yep.
How many fans attended your wedding?
A lot. I had fans attend my wedding. I had partners attend my wedding. Absolutely.
Baloney.
This was a
Baloney.
Scalzo and Brust affair. How many fans and partners were there?
Actually,
a number of
and
them.
kids of partners showed
Kids-
up.
We had kids.
I didn't
crash.
ask about partners.
We had kids crash the wedding, and
Wow.
everybody was welcome.
Party.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we used to do Scalzo and Brust events with the fans 100%.
Lying to our fans is what you're doing now.
I'm not.
That's what you're doing.
Now you're calling the boss
I'm
a
100%
liar?
Again, a
not.
very, very slippery slope that you're going down after the compliment you got yesterday.
Yeah. I was so proud of you too. I was like, this is amazing that you guys are doing this for the fans. And now here you are, unable to bench 95 pounds on the bench, and now like completely reneging on a promise that you made to fans. You're taking money out of charity. Weren't there dollars going towards charity?
$1,000.
I mean, unbelievable.
Know who's not getting nominated for the Unselfish Award here?
He's still mad about that, by the way, about me.
I'm not mad about it.
You brought it up yesterday.
Just because I thought you were being selfish.
It's an underdog
I just tried
story,
to point
for
it out.
For sure,
At the minimum.
no. As
Underdog
Greg would
story.
say, it was my
I just tried
most
to point
unselfish year of all my years.
We're about accountability, and I just like to point out when you were selfish. I want to remind
Are
you
we
where
about
you've been.
accountability? Because all I've seen you do is lash out and be defensive.
Oof.
Hand up. I've been defensive. You're right. You're absolutely right about the defensive part.
You
Yes.
feel like
Is this
an
party
animal
real?
that's just been cornered right now.
Is this party real?
Yeah, well, it is real.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
100%.
Probably a
Is
party.
Strouf not coming actually real?
Huh?
Like, we're going to have security that if you see Alex Strouf, he can't come in?
Well, he wouldn't want to be around our fans, so
Yeah,
I don't
that's true.
expect him to be there. Like, I'm not going to overpromise on that. I think we can start it with KBN Nation. We have our hosts who actually love our fans and want to be around them. And I'll you know what? I'll put up $500 to open up the bar right now. Of my own money. Of my own money. I'll put that up there. And start getting
You know what?
things
You know what?
start getting
I'll
things
match
going.
that.
Yeah. So we got $1,000
grand.
You
to
know
open up
what?
the bar right now.
I got 20 on it.
We got
we got 20.
$1,000
You know
and
what?
20.
I'll put 100 on it.
We got
I'll put
$1,100 and $20.
Let's make it an even $1,250. Put $130 on it.
$1,250 going in. Now you'll put the money up, but you don't want to be next to our fans. I know you don't
What
want to
are you
stand next to
talking
them,
about?
but
I mean, he's speaking facts. You don't want to be next to the fans.
Because Ben started a bit.
No, you would have loved to have a portion of fans.
I have a date. I don't have a venue. I don't have a number. What are we doing right
Stop
now?
acting all big, bold, and tough.
Ben messed up on his own wedding by not inviting Josh DiMaggio and Tausch and all those guys, and I've given him plenty of.
Or any fans.
I remember you on the air saying, because I was here, I remember you on the air saying, yes, I remember it. You were like, I'll invite KBN Nation, I'll invite you, I'll invite
you. Sure
when
did.
I get married at my wedding, it's going to be a whole celebration thing. And here you are now, slowly walking that back.
Backpedaler. I know all about that.
Yep.
You
So,
do.
like,
That's
I
true.
thought you were different. I thought you were a man of the people. I thought you were a Wisconsin man. I thought you loved our fans. Now here you are.
Hey, guys, we got to go to break.
Putting yourself up like the Pope in your little Pope mobile. Surrounded by glass.
Hey, you know who is different
Like
than everybody?
Galinda. Who?
It's easy. You come on.
Gina Della from
Gina
Pella?
Della from freaking
The best.
Pella.
The best.
She is the best. And she's offering 4 years of 0% interest. And I saw Gina at a Special Spaces event, and I talked about how there's something going on, the 10-year warranty that they have when the windows get put in. Already have that scheduled to have them look at all the little nooks and crannies that need fixed. So Gina Della from Pella is the best, not only from what she offers you from a making your home better, making your value go up, making your energy costs go down, making your home beautiful. It's the service they provide after. And they've been doing this for so long through ups and downs of the economy. Pella's been there the entire time. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. 0% for 48 months. PellaWI.com.
Stay tuned for the Stro-free ESPN Milwaukee fan celebration. We'll have more details on that.
More details to follow.
Wow.
We wrap up the ESPN Wisconsin portion of the show and get to the 414 hour. Thank you, Greg Scalzo. Next.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman.
These hands are not made for fixing anything in the house. I'll make a phone call, and I'm cheap, but I ain't that cheap. I got my guys. Got my handyman. Shout out to Chris. Under the table.
Just like that, dude's getting audited now.
Yeah.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Wisconsin is coming together for a story that will touch everyone. A Road at Night is a documentary chronicling former Badgers player and coach Howard Moore and the 2019 tragedy that forever changed his family. You can see it on the big screen at Marcus Point Cinema in Madison or Marcus Majestic in Brookfield through March 5th. One story, one community, A Road at Night. Now through March 5th in Madison and Brookfield. All proceeds support Howard Moore's ongoing care. Find showtimes and get tickets at aroadatnight.com. That's aroadatnight.com.
Frank Daniels, our Madison Goldsmith, has an idea.
Bring him in.
Hey, Rick. Hey, Sarah. Hi, Monica.
It's great to see you, Frank. What's your idea?
It's a new company policy.
Let's hear it.
You know the world-famous Kessler's warranty?
If you bought it at Kessler's, it's guaranteed. It's just that simple. Even if you lose a diamond, including the center stone, we'll replace it. All maintenance is free forever. Yes, it really is that miraculous.
Every time I hear that warranty, it blows my mind.
I propose we have a jewelry cleaning policy that's as amazing as that warranty.
What would it say?
Bring us your jewelry and we will professionally clean it. While you wait, for free. You can come in as often as you want, and we don't care where you bought your jewelry. The only thing that matters is that you want it to look amazing again. We want that too.
I vote yes.
I vote yes.
I vote yes. The motion carries.
Congratulations, Frank. Your idea is now company policy.
For the location of the Kesslers nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
An ESPN Radio Extra Point with Chris Canty.
He is coaching for his job in 2026. When you're up against it, when you're backed into a corner, do you want to entrust a guy that has publicly said that he doesn't trust that the coaching staff is putting him in the best situations to be successful? If you were doing a job and you had to do it at a high level, otherwise you would get fired, do you want somebody that has publicly said they can't trust you? Probably not. Why would you want to have A.J. Brown on this team if at every turn you have to worry about this guy going on a Twitch stream or going on social media or saying something that is critical of how you're operating the team and putting it out there in the public sphere? You wouldn't want to do that. You don't want people that are supposed to be helping you to do the job second guessing your leadership.
Texting
enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text AREA to 42424 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text AREA to 42424. That's AREA to 42424.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Join Cousins Club Rewards today. Grab your first sub and your next one could be free. After your first qualifying purchase, you'll earn a free sub and start collecting points for free food, exclusive deals, and even Cousins gear. Sign up today. It's fast and easier than ever on the Cousins Subs app. Earn points online, on the app, or in store. However you enjoy Cousins Subs, your rewards are right at your fingertips. Cousins Subs. We believe in better.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Big day tomorrow, closing my all-in-one loan with Bank CMG. Been banking with them from a personal standpoint. Found that local bank that I love to work with that offers product and service that just from a banking standpoint, I loved. And then I learned more about their offerings, like this all-in-one loan where I can save so much money on interest. You do that traditional loan, the early payments as an early homeowner, all, basically, essentially, all go to interest. Not anymore with this all-in-one loan that I have with Bank CMG. The notary came, we signed everything, closed tomorrow. It is super exciting to know that I can also pay down my principal faster and save money on interest. And I know it sounds like, how do you do that? Well, simply go to the branch. Go to bankcmg.com. Learn more, and you can be like me and find ways to help grow the equity of your home so that with where we're at in life, whatever we want to do, wherever you're at in life, if you're getting close to paying something off, you can pay it off faster. You want to rent that out and make more disposable income? You can. So many options are available with Bank CMG and their all-in-one loan. Greg Gard's talking about and trust him. I trust him, and I'm going through this process that I love. BankCMG.com or visit a local branch. Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. Alex Strouf is running the show. On a scale of 1 to 10, how has your first week been since coming back from your 7-day vacation after getting engaged?
4 tops.
Oh, that's high.
I'm surprised it's that high.
You really are a positive person.
You really
What's
are.
been so bad about the week? I don't understand. If I had help planning a wedding, I would be ecstatic. I would be so happy. Like, this is a great week. You got to come back. Your fiance got to show a ring to everybody around the office.
I mean, you're
got
forgetting
your
about
time
the
to
fact that he
shine.
couldn't bench 95 pounds.
I mean, that happened today, and I mean, he knew,
fresh.
I mean, you knew you were weak. Like, you really thought you could bench 100 pounds?
Yes. I mean,
yeah,
it's okay to
I think it's a reasonable
It's reasonable
assumption.
You're right. That is reasonable. I mean, yeah, that can be a little devastating. But hey, your 3-cone drill, you shaved off like 0.3 seconds, right?
You looked better.
A second.
You looked better in the
A
3-cone.
whole second?
A whole second.
Bro, like, that's impressive. That's progress. So what are you talking about a 4? You should be on 10. You should be 10 out of 10. 1 event per year.
And you always tell us we can't start a segment unless you get to an 8. So you need to be an 8 by 4 o'clock.
You should be an 8. Bro, you literally had an 11 seconds.
You are
last
engaged.
year.
You are engaged. And that is a miracle in itself.
And that will last a lot longer than this week.
When they were putting that little pig heart in your chest, they probably thought this man would never find a wife. But look at you. Got you a whole wife. You done shaved off a whole second.
They might have.
The doctor, trust me, the doctors thought that.
Last year when you did the 3-cone combine, you're like, oh, if any female sees this, they may not say yes to me. and she stuck through it because she loves you more than life itself.
Bro, and you have all these fans who want to celebrate with you. You should be a 10 out of 10. You are the man.
The
weak
man.
A
The
weak
man.
But still.
Alex
I
Strouf.
think everybody's a
The
peasant.
man.
I'm the man. The man. All right, I'm at an 8.
He's the man. He's at an 8.
Yeah, there you go.
He's going to be at a 10
Say
by
I'm
the
the
end of this.
man.
I'm the man.
Say I'm the man.
I'm the man.
I'm the man.
He's not at an 8. We're back in 2 minutes.
We've got some delays southbound on 43 from Fond du Lac Avenue down through the Marquette. Part of the problem is an accident off on the right shoulder right at the ramp to go westbound on 94. So heads up with that. Westbound 94 itself is slowing down from about 25th Street all the way to Mitchell Boulevard. More delays heading right past Sunny Slope Road. We've got the eastbound side kind of backed up a bit from 76th Street to Hawley Road. And then westbound on the bypass got some backups from about just past 27th Street all the way to Loomis. Traffic is brought to you by Glenroy, now hiring. As the packaging industry rapidly grows, so does Glenroy. Apply today at glenroy.com/careers. That's GLENROY.com/careers. And check out the TMJ4 Storm King forecast. Tonight, mainly clear skies, a low of 32. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, windy, and mild, a high of 60. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
February means big savings at Exterior Pros and Baths. Upgrade your home with energy-efficient windows, durable roofing, new siding, or a beautiful bath makeover and get $3,000 off your project. That's $3,000 in instant savings, but only for a limited time during our February winter savings event. Call 262-800-4274 or visit extpros.com now. Exterior Pros and Baths. Big savings done right.
Selling your home during winter may surprise you. Serious buyers are still out there and often more eager to move.
Homes get strong offers this time of year, and with less competition, your listing can really shine.
I'm Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf & Associates, powered by Keller Williams.
And I'm Lindsay Bendler. Our team leads with faith, gratitude, and giving back, donating over $200,000 to local causes since 2020.
Tony Wendorf & Associates is ready to get to work for you with our white glove selling experience. Just search online, Tony Wendorf.
A real estate team that always leads with faith and gratitude.
Tony Wendorf & Associates.
We are the home of green and gold off-season coverage. 94.5 ESPN, WKTI, and WKTI HD Milwaukee. A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN on 94.5 ESPN. The ESPN Wisconsin app, and streaming live at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour on KBN is brought to you by Siding Unlimited. Siding Unlimited is Wisconsin's leader in Pella window installation. Looking for new windows, siding, roof, and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at 4 on KBN.
414.
You won't even do this?
Come on, Stro.
Come on.
Come on, Stro.
414. My guy.
414.
He got
414.
better at the L drill from 11 seconds to 9 seconds. That's Alex Strouf.
414.
Come on.
414. Come on. 414. Come on. 414. Yeah. There you go. Stro. Yeah, he's back.
Yeah.
He's dancing. He's having a good time.
Yeah. That's my man right there. Low T Ware. Tell him. That's my man right there.
Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, Brad Nortman. As soon as you get him up, you bring him right back down.
I said where? To hype him up.
Alex Strouf is running the show. Couldn't bench 95 pounds. Couldn't win a parlay yesterday with me that I screwed up. I made his week hell for 3 days, and Friday's tomorrow, so you got that to look forward to. You also can look forward to the fact that I was driving around listening to Gabe Neitzel, by the way, so fun, on 620 WTMJ. The Bucks have won 8 of their last 10 games. 8 of their last 10 games. And I don't care about who's injured for Cleveland. Because you know who the Bucks don't have? Giannis.
Yeah.
And so when other teams are injured, and we were full. Hell with that. The Bucks are freaking winning and playing much better basketball. Like doing the little things, like playing hard, offensive rebounds, rebounding in general. Like they're just doing things that you see like these good teams in the NBA consistently put together. We've seen games where it's like, oh, are they going to do it? Are they going to turn a corner here? Nah. But 8 of the last 10, I think they're 15-8 in this without Giannis in this stretch. But 8 of the last 10, that's not too shabby.
We laughed at Torrey Lowe when he said, if they win 10
games
straight,
in a row,
you never know. And they've won 8 of their last 10, which is basically in the realm of what Torrey was saying. And we laughed at him, guys. The Bucks are going to mess around and jack this whole thing up. They were sitting perfectly, guys. Perfectly. You still had options with Giannis, right? Maybe you bring him back. Maybe you supermax him. Maybe you trade him. They were tilting on the verge of being a top lottery team in a generational draft. Executives are saying that Cooper Flaggs, who's a legitimate stud, would maybe be 3rd to 6th overall in this NBA draft. And the Bucks were right in that for a minute. For a minute, they could have been in this generational draft, but they are messing this whole thing up.
They still can be even in as a play-in team.
But they are 1 game away from being in the play-in. And normally that would be a level of excitement, but here's what's going to happen. They're going to find their way into the play-in game. Giannis is likely going to come back, and if we were thinking that, hey, when Giannis comes back healthy, they're going to sit him down for trade, leverage, he's probably going to play. They're going to be better. They're going to find their way into the playoffs. They're going to lose in the first round, and maybe, just maybe, they're going to convince themselves that, hey, we're right there. You see the end of the season, Giannis? We are right there. I could see them.
But can they convince Giannis?
Well, I could see them trying to hold on to Giannis because Giannis has free agency in summer of 27 anyway. Because he might be thinking to himself, I don't want to go to the team that I just, I'm going to gut them of all their assets. So the Bucks are situating themselves for the worst possible scenario. You try to retain Giannis. You try to win. You don't get the lottery pick. Giannis is going to leave anyway. And the next decade of Bucks basketball is going to be putrid. Bucks, you got to pick a lane.
They're picking a lane.
Pick a lane.
They're picking a lane. They've won 8 of the last 10 without Giannis.
Well, I don't like this lane.
He's Brad Nortman. I'm next to Kyle Wallace as well. I'm Ben Brust, Strouf running the show. Bucks have won 8 of the last 10 without Giannis. They're rolling. Brad is doom and gloom still. How are you feeling? 800-990-3776 on the Carbos Talking text line or YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison.
Somebody from the Bucks organization needs to be the designated Giannis person.
I have to apologize to you, by the way.
For what?
I thought Cam Thomas was going to be the perfect tank player. Not so fast, Ben.
Yeah.
KPJ is hitting the clutch buckets every time they need it in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, KPJ stepping up, Cam Thomas is stepping up. Like things are working out, and they just need to have somebody who is literally working with Giannis and saying, Giannis, what do you see? How do you feel about this team? You see these guys right now. What do you think the fit is? The next 3 months, 4 months need to be all about the recruitment of Giannis. That's what it needs to be about. It needs to be trying to convince Giannis that these guys on this team are going to be good alongside of you. So the most critical thing the Bucks are going to do is once we now turn the calendar to March and Giannis does return, the most critical thing is how do they perform? If the Bucks are able to go, it's one thing to go 8-2 without Giannis. It's another thing to go 8-2 with Giannis because all that does is convince Giannis that they found a rhythm finally, right? Because if this team can find a rhythm, they find the flow, that Giannis think, okay, now maybe we're just a piece away. So now that first round pick that you're going to have, because you're going to have a first round pick, now that pick may become trade bait to try to bring in another player. There was rumors that Giannis was trying to talk Devin Booker potentially into coming to Milwaukee, and so these next 4 weeks are going to determine the future of the Milwaukee Bucks. And I say that simply, if the Bucks find a way to turn it around and they get new life and Giannis all of a sudden sees some pieces for the future, then all of a sudden that first round pick is an asset. It no longer is, oh, well, I'm going to move on anyways. Giannis may sign the extension. 2-3 weeks ago at the trade deadline, I thought it was a 0% chance that Giannis gets traded during the regular season, and I thought it was a 100% chance that he gets traded in the offseason. We're going to find out by the end of March whether or not Giannis is going to be a Buck or whether or not Giannis is going to be somewhere else. We're going to find out very, very soon when he comes back what this team looks like, because if they look competitive, Giannis may change his mind because he wants to be in Milwaukee. He wants to win a championship, and if the Bucks can convince him that they are one piece away and they can make the move to bring in that one piece, the Bucks will keep Giannis.
Sadly, I already can feel some scary narratives. There was a point before the trade deadline, and even in the summer, where some people were getting sick of like the Giannis conversations, whether it was because of the media or it was because of whatever. What if he comes back and they're not as good?
That's the nightmare scenario. Even what you just described, even if they're decent, even if they are
let's go to it. Bryan and Lake Mills. I felt this coming as I was driving home listening to the Bucks game and then Bucks talk with Justin Garcia. Bryan and Lake Mills, you're up on the Carbos Talking text line.
Yeah, that's what I was calling about. I'm going to ask the crazy thing out loud is, you've talked about how great their ball movement has been and all that. That doesn't necessarily happen with Giannis. And what if they're doing so good right now with Giannis? If it's like, we got this guy that some other teams are going to give us a lot of draft picks for. Why don't we keep this current team right now and add value through a Giannis trade and see things that way and get more youth? So, that was my question.
Thank you, Bryan. Here's the thing. You need more superstars. That's just the honest truth. I don't know if it was you who said, I didn't have a chance to watch, but the Nuggets and Celtics played last night. And that's just different. It's just a different level. So in this scenario, the only way that it would make sense is if you were to trade him and get like a Jalen Johnson, right? Like somebody who's like a true young superstar that could ascend with young talent. But even with that, do you feel like you're building towards a championship, or is keeping Giannis and convincing him that this route is the best way for him to win a championship, is that better? I personally would never want to get rid of Giannis. I don't know without him if you can compete. Again, it all depends on what you get, but as time keeps ticking, you're not going to get as much as you want.
And that's the
especially
concern.
If he knows if he wants to leave.
In the NBA, you want to be great or horrible. In between is no man's
It's purgatory.
land. And that's where the Bucks are. The Bucks were in purgatory most of our life, Kyle. They weren't the worst team in the NBA, but they weren't NBA champions, and then you never get a high draft picks, you never get generational players. People are not going to come necessarily to Milwaukee in free agency. So you have to be great or horrible. I thought the Bucks were trending toward horrible. And at least that's a plan. At least I can start to see some of the future. But the Bucks are trending toward average. And when Giannis comes back, I think they'll be slightly better than average. But they're still far from a championship team, as you said, Ben. And maybe they think to themselves, well, if we can bring back Giannis for next season, even if he doesn't sign the Supermax, which I would not advise, I think he signs the Supermax or you trade him. Maybe we bring him back. Maybe we can convince him to fall in love with this team. And then it's this time next year, and the Bucks are in the same position. They know they're not going to be able to be a competitive team, and Giannis goes to free agency, and the Bucks get absolutely nothing for him. Because if Giannis gets to free agency, you cannot tell me that if he has the pick of the Bucks or 29 other teams, he's going to come to the Bucks if he wants a championship truly.
Yeah, that's a doomsday scenario right
Doomsday.
there.
Now this is some breaking news.
Over at Potawatomi Sportsbook, we have been documenting the odds for the Milwaukee Bucks to win the NBA championship. They have moved from plus 100,000 to plus 50,000.
Whoa!
Wow, you missed out on some great odds there.
Sure was that worthy of breaking news?
Kinda.
You lost 50,000.
50,000 in value.
Say it, Strouf. 1,000.
John in Milwaukee, you're up on the Carbos Talking text line. What do you got on the Bucks?
Afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
The thing that astounds me the most about the game, about the Bucks at this point, I've had no fun watching them the entire season because it's just been miserable. And all of a sudden, man, the switch flipped. They're a fun team to watch. And last night, it was a weird moment, but when Jared Allen knew for a fact that he didn't get the shot off, he's just smiling. And that to me, just man, that's just something you weren't feeling a few months ago,
Look, there is a reason to be feeling like Cam Thomas smiling at Giannis like he did that one time when Giannis smiled back at him, right? Ooh. That smile that Giannis gave Cam Thomas is ingrained in my head. And as they win games, you called Kyle, you called Giannis an emotional roller coaster because you know one when you see one because you are one. And if I'm thinking like Giannis right now, based off what we've seen, he's probably got some googly eyes for what he's watching.
No, he does have googly eyes, and I guarantee you, because he's a competitor and he loves basketball, he is 100% intrigued by what he can look like and add to this team. Just because we want the Milwaukee Bucks to get a really good draft pick doesn't mean Giannis has that same mindset. Every single season that Giannis plays in the NBA from now until he retires is all about winning a championship. So if you think for a second that Giannis is going to come back on the court and he's thinking about tanking, no. He believes that he can take this team to a championship. I promise y'all. He's going to come back thinking, I can be the missing piece to get us to a championship because he believes that he's the best player in the NBA. So it's going to be really fun to see Giannis added on here and seeing how far this team can go. Again, I'm very intrigued by it. But Brad, one thing you did mention, just because you make the play-in doesn't mean you can't get the number one pick because the Dallas Mavericks were sitting pretty like that. So it would be interesting to see how far they go. Maybe the NBA will want to reward teams for not tanking.
Well, and the NBA
so you're saying,
regular season.
Basically, you're accusing of being rigged, which many people think.
Well, I mean, the Dallas Mavericks they didn't try to tank,
fits.
And all of a sudden they got the first pick.
The NBA in the regular season and the NBA in the playoffs are two completely different animals. How this team does if they make the play-in game and if they do in the playoffs, it would be pretty impressive if they don't get swept.
Wow.
As a 7 or 8 seed?
If you have Giannis, you got to expect a win. You have to.
Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe.
It depends on.
We'll see. We're jumping too far ahead. 8 of 10 is getting us really excited.
8 of 10 without Giannis. There is, again, the call.
You said it. You're googly eyed, and Giannis has to be googly eyed.
The team, it's been fun to watch. Like, we were dead in the water, and all of a sudden, the team without Giannis has looked good. I mean, any other season, if the team went 8 of 10 without Giannis, we'd be excited. It's just this season had been so miserable up until the trade deadline. So I'm very interested to see how that goes. But I'm also interested to see how good of bowlers you are, KB and Nation. And you can join us in 620 WTMJ as we invite you to join us for Bowling for Babies, which takes place on Saturday, March 7th at Village Bowl in Menominee Falls. We are raising funds for the Milwaukee Diaper Mission. All you have to do is put a team of 4 together and hit the lanes with us. Registration is $170 per team, and that includes the proceeds and fees will benefit the Milwaukee Diaper Mission. So if you want in, all you have to do is text the word baby to the WTMJ Talking text line at 855-616. That's 1620. That is 855-616-1620 to sign up to donate to the Milwaukee Diaper Mission and go bowling with us for Bowling for Babies. Let's bowl and help families in need. Join us next Saturday, March 7th at Village Bowl in Menominee Falls. I'll be there. Ben will be there.
What is it? Baby to what again?
Baby to 855-616-1620. That is baby to 855-616-1620 to sign up for Bowling for Babies. Jen Latta will be there too. It's going to be a great time.
Gonna have a lot of fun. I'm gonna dust off the old bowling bag, bowling shoes, bowling ball, and we're gonna have a ball together. The good news is for Goody is the places he has to fill in the roster, O-line, D-line, corner, those are the deepest positions in free agency. How aggressive will he get? Next.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN.
If his butts are candies and nuts, we could have a party.
See, I
you
got
were
nuts.
Way off.
I said if and butts were penis and nuts, and then I didn't know the rest.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Got a new accident on 41 southbound just south of Hampton. The left lane is blocked, so we got delays stretching all the way back to Appleton Avenue. Southbound 43 also slowing down from just south of Keefe all the way down through the Marquette. We do still have that crash on the ramp to get onto westbound 94 in the Marquette. And then westbound 94 is going to be slow from 27th Street all the way past Mitchell Boulevard. Eastbound's backed up between Brookfield Road and Calhoun, back on the brakes from 84th to Holly Road. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, mainly clear, a low of 32. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, windy and mild, a high of 60. Weather's brought to you by Infinity Exteriors, dedicated to saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Mother Nature can be unpredictable. Your roof, siding, and windows shouldn't be. We install peace of mind with transparency and quality guaranteed. Visit infinityexteriors.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
All day, every day. The Carbless Talk and Text line is open for you.
We're not trying to get from A to B. We're trying to get from A to SB, as in the Super Bowl.
800-990-3776. The Carbless Talk and Text line. This is more. Stay up to date on the Green and Gold all off season. The Green and Gold Fix podcast is brought to you by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Luxury stay, elite play, unwind in sophisticated comfort. Win big, dine, and experience the events in Milwaukee.
Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center is teeing up the third tournament of the season with another can't-miss event and $1,000 in cash prizes up for grabs. Hey, ESPN Milwaukee, this is Gary Olson, inviting you to a two-man scramble at the iconic TPC Scottsdale, all played on Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center's spacious state-of-the-art simulator. Sign up now at wisconsinindoorgolfcenter.com. It's just $120 per team, and teams must get their round in by February 28th. Your chance to take on TPC Scottsdale starts today at wisconsinindoorgolfcenter.com.
Why DIY your frozen pizza toppings when Screamin' Sicilian already went over the top for you? We're talking whole milk mozzarella, heaps of premium meats, a mountain of veggies. Screamin' Sicilian is frozen pizza stacked, no add-ons needed. Mamma mia! Screamin' Sicilian, so loaded with toppings, it's almost cheating. Find Screamin' Sicilian in your local grocer's freezer section and taste what all the screamin' is about.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Imagine working with a contractor that quits halfway through a project or never calls you back when you have questions. Or worse, takes your money and you never see them again. Unfortunately, we hear about them all the time. Hi, this is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, and Siding Unlimited is absolutely not that company. Siding Unlimited has been doing business for 32 years, proving to be an honest, ethical, and forthright company. If you're looking for the honest guys for your next siding, windows, roofing, and doors project, stop by sidingunlimited.com today.
At Associated Bank, we know it's not always fun thinking about saving. You know what is fun? Not thinking about it. That's why we call it automated savings. You save automatically. How much you want, how often you want, for whatever you want. And if you don't know how much to save, well, that's why we're here. We'll suggest an amount so you hit your target without ever thinking about it. See, saving can be fun, especially when it's automatic. At Associated Bank, we get you. That's why we've got you. Learn more at associatedbank.com/YouGotThis. Member FDIC.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Pain in your knees, your hips, your shoulders, or your back is no way to live. But 40,000 people have said yes to QC Kinetics, and you could be 40,001. They're getting relief right here in the Milwaukee area, and you could be next, feeling younger, living life at full speed. It doesn't have to happen in the operating room. No drugs, no downtime, no surgery. Just QC Kinetics and their cellular treatments that operates on the cellular level.
Tell me about Kathy.
I'll tell you about Kathy. Kathy's walking around Disney with her grandkids. That's a real story of a QC Kinetics patient. How about Mike? Training for a marathon without giving up running. Or even Alan. Alan's back at work making that cheddar because he's able to and he's feeling at his best. Your story could be the next one that I read on these airwaves because QC Kinetics is giving people their life back, and a pain-free life is the only way to live. So make sure that you give them a call for your free consultation. You're going to be happy you did, and you're going to wish you did it sooner. Call them today at 414-240-2298. That's 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman.
Strouf,
go ahead, get it off your chest.
Strouf, you seem so broken.
I don't like it when Strouf is sad.
I don't like when Strouf's broken either.
I'm
you
sad
know, it's like the show vibe.
He hasn't said a word in 21 minutes.
It's been a week, though.
Usually,
and he won't even look at us in the eyes.
Usually in the break, he's usually talkative. He's doing.
Hey, Brad.
He hasn't touched a guitar.
He didn't do the 414-hour 4.
He didn't. He hadn't said a word. We talked about the Bucs. He didn't say a word. Strouf hasn't said anything. Wait, are you mad at us?
I don't know if mad's the right word.
What did we do?
She's been a week.
I'm just mad at the world.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
So you mean to tell me if you would have been
GBDED or whatever it is.
GBED, get better every day.
Would you have been mad at the world if you got 95 pounds?
I'd be less mad at the world.
95 pounds in reference to the combine that we did with Strouf earlier. We started at 135. Couldn't do that. We brought it down to 95. He got halfway. I actually thought you were going to push through.
I did too.
Gravity took over.
Sure did.
And we knocked out 75 pounds as lightweight, as you said.
Yeah, lightweight.
Lightweight.
Man,
Easy money.
Man, I'm so proud of you.
No, you're not.
You know you're such an A.
You can't
Yeah,
go.
seriously, Kyle.
You can't go.
Are you mad at
I'm
us?
so proud of you.
I'm so proud of
you.
Meanwhile, we all have had discussions on how it's crazy that we're not putting a 1 in front of whatever we're saying.
People put 75-pound dumbbells in one arm and do it. And this kid can't do 75 pounds with the bar. Or he can.
No, I did.
He can. Brett, can you do 75-pound dumbbells?
I can do a 75-pound rep right now.
You can.
Like
a dumbbell.
Yeah, 75
on
pounds.
each side?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can do that.
Of course you
Probably.
can. I could probably do it too. Right arm, at least.
And now he jokes, right? He's mad at the world, but then he throws a joke in. You're really hard to read right now.
I do rep out 60s on the shoulder press to do 10 of them.
Yeah, me too.
Each side.
Yeah, that's easy. Anybody can do that.
Yeah. It's going to be quite the revenge redemption.
Yeah,
story
I can't
this
wait
year.
to see the come up.
Gonna
The come up is
okay,
going to be
here's what I need
amazing.
you to do. I need you to give me like 5 reasons why that are your motivation to become the new Alex Strouf of 2027 that's strong.
Hold on. Whoa. Man, it's only February.
All right, fine.
Oh,
this is good.
2026.
Yeah. What are your motivations?
Number 1, I'm thoroughly embarrassed.
You yell at me. Usually start at 5 and build up.
Well, I didn't power rank him. I didn't have time for that.
All right, so in no particular order,
Wow.
thoroughly embarrassed.
Yeah, that's on the list. Another reason, I didn't realize how out of shape I was.
Well,
That's aside from
I don't know
the
how you
thorough
didn't
embarrassment.
realize that one, but
I knew I was out of shape. I didn't realize I was this out of shape because I'm not like it's not like I'm overweight. So being out of shape, I need to get into shape. Another reason, I've just been angry this week, and I feel like the gym might be a good place for me to.
Ooh, it's going to be a good outlet.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good outlet.
Yeah, the whole world's against
I
you,
don't
man.
really do well with anger, as maybe you've noticed.
you shut down.
Yeah, I don't really get angry.
You're going to feel so good after unleashing that anger on those dumbbells.
I'm just not an angry guy.
Well,
so
he tried to unleash it today.
I wasn't actually mad. I was just like, well, this is insulting.
Defeated more?
When
The
you
word?
Yeah, defeated. Probably more the word. Yeah, I'm very defeated this week, actually. I'm over this week. Might call in tomorrow.
The
You're
last
just
2
on
on the list that your
Where are we
motivation
at?
to get better in
We didn't
2023,
say.
I
think.
I got a wedding body / I got a fiance, which is cool. So now I gotta
Cool. Very cool.
Cool.
So just want to get better for that wedding bod.
You can be looking good for that honeymoon.
Want to be hotter for her. I think I'm hot. I'm just clearly not that hot.
Dude, do you imagine how sexy you would be to her when you take off your shirt and she sees pecs instead of a bird
Yeah, because
chest?
think about it. You won her over.
A bird chest. It's flat.
It is.
Won her over with facial features
with a bird
and being
chest.
a great guy,
Yeah,
the
bird
best
chest.
guy. Imagine if you throw a body on top of that.
Imagine when she hit you, smacked your ass for good game, and that's with the ass there.
You know how we tell you?
Good game.
Good game. Yeah, like good game.
Good rep. What you want me to say?
What game we playing, Kyle?
Whatever game y'all play.
You know how we say to you, like, you're lucky you wrapped her up and got her, and like, she's gonna be saying the same thing about you. She's gonna be saying, I'm so glad I locked Strouf in before his body
There is a
transformed,
reacher and a settler in every relationship.
And we know who's who in this. Yeah, we got it.
But
we got it.
No. It's going to be inverted.
I find it hard to believe.
No. See, this is the mentality that you got to get rid of.
Yeah.
I will never view myself as a settler.
Now imagine.
I'm the luckiest man in America. That will not change if I get jacked.
There you go. Now imagine if she saw your muscle and it took her 2 hands to wrap it around your arm.
It still would. It already would.
She's small.
She's a small human.
I mean, you got small arms.
Imagine if she can't wrap her hands around your arm.
That's better. That's better.
Come on. I know there's something inside you. We're going to dig it out together.
We're not. Me and you certainly are not. Number 5 is, I actually do want a good comeback story, February 26th of 2027.
This could be, we could write a book about you.
Yeah, I do. Like a year from now when we do the 3rd annual. We can call it annual now. That's crazy.
Yeah.
3rd annual combine. I actually want it to be
good,
respectable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe not impressive, but respectable.
Dude, to get better with age is like fine wine.
Yeah, but I'm in the prime. Remember, I'm supposed to be in the prime physical years. I am clearly not.
Yeah, but you can turn that around.
Can I ask you a real question?
Sure.
I have a brother and a father just like you do.
We all do, in fact. Yes.
No, everybody doesn't have brothers.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
But everybody does a father.
But it's very different when you have an older brother. Me and you have an older brother.
Isn't that genetically important?
Well, sure, but from a life and experiential standpoint.
Okay, go ahead.
When they see this, what do they think?
Probably that they couldn't do much better.
Really?
Well, my dad's old. Not old. But
is your brother?
50s.
I thought your brother was a little bit bigger than you were.
He's overweight.
Oh, now you're taking shots at your brother?
Is he overweight or is he just normal?
No, he's overweight.
Okay.
How are you guys so
different?
Yeah, that's very different.
Yeah, because
I'm tall, he's short.
He had some edge to him. You told us.
Yeah, he's burly.
Burly.
It's been a really bad week, so I'm not going to say what I was going to say next.
No, go ahead.
No, I can't.
You got to do it.
I'm starting to worry.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I think you should do it.
Why do you want somebody to abuse you? I don't know what he's going to say, but it won't be good.
What's the mercy rule on abuse? What is the mercy rule on abuse?
Have we reached it, Brad?
I feel like we're reaching
I think we're about to get there. Go ahead.
No, I'm not doing it.
You got to do it.
No, I can't.
You got to do it for KBN Nation.
All right. Well, obviously they know what I'm saying. You're tall and thin. He's short and overweight. Is there a different genetic makeup?
Oh, wow.
It has been discussed.
Oh, wow.
We think it's impossible, though.
You the milkman, baby.
That has been pitched, the idea.
Was he thin
and
tall?
I don't think there was a milkman, so it's hard to identify.
I don't know what's out in Denmark.
I believe, we didn't grow up in Denmark. I believe we are the same genetically, yes.
You said that so confidently.
Yeah.
I think if...
What's the makeup of your dad?
Short.
Short, yeah.
But my mom's side of the family is very tall. So it makes sense why I'm tall.
How tall is your mom?
My mom's short. She's 5'5".
Oh. What the heck's going on?
What happened?
Now Brad's raising an eyebrow.
You tower over your mom, dad, and brother?
Yeah.
What happened back
my
in
mom is 5'5", my dad is 5'7", my brother's 5'10".
Ain't our business. Ain't our business. What happened back in the 90s ain't our business. That's between Stro's father and
At least
mother.
you got the height gene. At least
I agree.
You cannot
we just don't know whose
height.
height gene it is.
You can change.
Well, like all my cousins on my mom's side are taller than me.
You can change your physique.
She's the shortest of her siblings. So I guess you could ask the same question.
You do look like your daddy, though.
Do I?
Brown hair, dark features.
I feel like I look more like my mom.
He has dark hair too.
He's been asking himself this question for 27 years. Don't make him think about it, Kyle.
He's swaying back and forth. He is so nervous.
Well, the microphone's over here.
But you're still swaying.
You can pull it over here, I guess. I won't sway.
No, okay. I believe in you. You'll be better next year.
I can't wait. I can't wait for the story. It's gonna be the ultimate comeback story.
It is. Tucker Craft's going to see the video.
It's like
dodgeball,
the
same guy,
right? The ultimate,
like
the ultimate comeback
dodgeball.
story?
Yep, the ultimate comeback story.
Woo!
Underdog.
Woo! Indeed. Somebody who doesn't need to get into the gym because he's already became a legend is Ric Flair. You already know he's a limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling and dealing son of a gun. And that boy Ric Flair, will be coming to Milwaukee on March 27th at the Riverside Theater. The NASA's Antetokounmpo hosts Analysis Live with the WWE Hall of Famer and global icon Ric Flair. This ain't no cameo. This isn't just a 5-minute interview. This is a full live show that will have high energy, unfiltered storytelling, behind-the-scene moments you never heard, and you know Thanasis, he will bring the juice, the energy, the laughs, the surprises, and when Ric Flair grabs that mic, you know anything can happen. Don't have FOMO. Do not miss out. Understand tickets are limited, so don't you wait. Lock in yours now by going to TALiveshow.com. That is TALiveshow.com for Thanalysis Live, happening on March 27th at the Riverside Theater, presented by Gruber Law Offices and Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Woo! Ric Flair's coming to Milwaukee.
The most electric Wheel of Strouf 3.0 ever is next.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman.
Is one of the things that your girlfriend gets upset with is you interrupting her like this?
Probably. I just complimented you. What the hell?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Southbound 43 is going to be a bit heavy from Locust all the way down through the Marquette. Still dealing with that accident on the ramp to get onto westbound 94 in the Marquette. We've also got southbound on 41 just south of Hampton with the left shoulder blocked. A crash there. Delays stretching back to about Good Hope Road. So careful. That's going to be a kind of a slow ride, and that stretches all the way down to Capitol. On westbound 94, slowing down just before 27th Street to Mitchell Boulevard. Eastbound's got some backups from Barker Road to Brookfield, and then again from 84th Street to Hawley Road. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, mainly clear, lows of 32. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, windy, mild, high of 60. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazagon, 94.5 ESPN.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
The Greater Milwaukee Golf Show, presented by Old Fashioned Golf, is back at the Mosh Performance Center in Franklin, March 13th through the 15th. The show has been reimagined with a simple goal: turn it into Wisconsin's ultimate golf party. That's why Vibes Golf Club, a group of golf-loving former Badger football players, including Melvin Gordon, will be at the show all 3 days. Plus, Bridgestone will be doing some ball fittings, and Carl's Place will be powering Simulator Alley. To learn more, log on to GreaterMilwaukeeGolfShow.com.
Hey Tom, I want a new hoop for the kids. Any ideas?
Yeah, I got mine from Precision Sports over 10 years ago. They helped me choose the right hoop, installed it, and even painted my court lines.
Nice. How do I reach them?
Easy. PrecisionSportsOnline.com for a free quote.
Calling all seafood lovers, the Lobster Salad Sub is officially back at Cousin Subs. Fresh lobster mixed with our creamy signature mayo, topped with tomato and onion, served over crisp lettuce, and finished with a sprinkle of Old Bay. All on our fresh-baked Italian bread. It's a crave-worthy classic you can enjoy in store, online, or on the app, but only through April 5th. So catch it while you can. Cousin Subs. We believe in better.
Basketball fans, watch DME Academy on the campus of St. John's in Delafield this Saturday at 4 p.m. See high-flying Wisconsin recruit LaTravian Fenderson, 7-foot Gaten Waffo, and 6'10 Trev Rodemaker. This is elite high school hoops. Youth coaches bring your team to see DME Academy in the last home game of the year, honoring the seniors. This Saturday at 4 p.m. on the beautiful campus of St. John's in Delafield. Free admission for everyone. You will see slam dunks.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Game Night, so for Events by Design. Events like appreciation parties and retreats can go a long way towards boosting morale and retaining top talent. Events by Design is your go-to creative partner for employee events that truly make an impact. They help leaders retain top talent by making their people feel seen, valued, and celebrated. The creative team at Events by Design does all the planning and production, making sure things not only look great, but also work. Make a smart investment in your culture today. Search online, Events by Design. They design, you party.
Prizes, flyaways, even
Cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNWisconsinContests.com.
That's ESPNWisconsinContests.com. This is Kyle Brust Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman, Alex Strouf running the show. Time now to hear from Alex Strouf as we have the third version of the Wheel of Strouf. It's Wheel of Strouf 3.0.
It's time for the
Wheel of Strouf. Last I checked, you told me there's some new wrinkles with this wheel.
We're all going to find out together. There is new wrinkles. Here we go. A new wheel. It kind of makes sound. It's not great, but it kind of makes sound.
It's a good spin, though.
Thanks, Brad. It was just a
well timed, Brad.
I needed that.
Any positive reinforcement right now is really good.
Wheel of Strouf. Good spin.
If it was
red. Look, the wheel is just. We've always said that. The wheel is just.
First and foremost, we need to cut that out. You just said that at 7 a.m. tomorrow you were going to be a new man.
At 7 a.m. tomorrow, not at 4:38 today.
If the wheel says you need to do push-ups today, you need to embrace it.
Well, the Wheel of Strouf isn't over, so.
It's very true. The Wheel of Strouf is not over. All right, so this list landed on orange. This means you have to answer in one sentence. When I bring up, each of you get a sentence, no more, no less. Now, you can speak again when somebody else speaks their sentence until we run out of sentences. Okay, you got it?
Yeah.
All right, I want to bring up this report card from the NFLPA. The NFLPA obviously does the grading on different things within an organization every year. The Packers, the steepest fall this year. They go from 7th last year to 21st in the league overall by looking at all the different facets of the team. How about Matt LaFleur? Dropped a full letter grade and ranked second to last in the league in respect for players. Brad, we start with you as somebody that has taken the survey. What should we make of this report coming out today in one sentence?
Players reveal what's actually going on.
Ben?
I am shocked because we have talked so much about Matt LaFleur being a player's coach.
Kyle?
Matt LaFleur grew a pair and let people know who was the man and the boss.
Is this a good thing?
I think so.
No.
If he's ruffling feathers.
It's one sentence.
Oh, wait. We're still playing the game.
I guess I had the one. It's not a good thing because
I like how you're
the
talking.
one thing that Matt LaFleur had, in addition to an offensive mind, is it felt like the players are on his side. They might start.
That seems like a long run-on sentence, don't it?
Comma. Therefore, they may not be so patient when things start to roll downhill. If things start to roll downhill.
I think it's worrisome because the extension just happened and you have a lot of the same core players coming back, and if they don't respond to him, that would be bad.
All right, very good.
Wheel of Strouf.
Sentence game I'm looking for. I hope it lands on blue.
That was kind of fun.
I liked it.
I want a blue really bad.
Yeah, blue. I see blue.
Yeah, I see blue.
I saw green for money.
I saw blue.
Green for money.
Blue. No, green's something else.
Strouf, you deserve a blue.
You
deserve a blue.
So here's how blue works. I'm going to bring up a topic I'm not sure if you like. So I'm going to, in one sentence, ironically, say what maybe I'll talk about. And you all vote, I'm in or I'm out.
So this is Wonelli.
No, if you vote out, we're going to move on. Is it Wonelli? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
They never move on from what he wants to talk about. All right. One sentence. Ready? Wisconsin basketball loses by 19.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm in.
The Wisconsin basketball team went to Oregon last night. They lose to a guy pretty much single-handedly who's missing all the hair on the back of his head.
He's good, though.
He is good. What's his name again? Biddle?
Nate Biddle.
Biddle. Horrible last name. Ben, I don't get it. Dang. They beat good teams. They lose to bad teams. It makes no sense.
Well, you already said it, though. Like, this has been who they've been. they do beat the good teams. They fly out west. They are trending towards what I continuously will always bring up is they were heading towards a 7-6 line. And they're still hovering right around there this time, but that loss hurts. That loss hurts a lot. I think that's like a quad 3, quad 4 to get dorky and lose by 19. That does not help the resume at all in a time where, I hate to say it, Matt LaFleur was right in his speech to the Badgers after they beat Michigan State. Although it was choppy, he said it's time to start stacking wins. They need to stack. This is the time to stack wins. If you are as quality of a team that you need to live up to, you need to be playing that way and not losing but to Oregon by 19 as 6-point favorites.
Yeah, losses like this make you question everything. This is the time when you want to be playing your best basketball or at least trying to get to it. And the up and down nature of this, it doesn't help me have any confidence in any sort of deep run into the
deep run. No, could they definitely win 2 games? Yes, and then would they lose the next one by 20? You could definitely see that based off the performances.
Sweet 16 would be deep for this team.
It's crazy how they had a nice little stretch of games there, and now they've been up, down, and it's disappointing. And so I guess the positive of what Ben said is that if they don't get up for games like this in the tournament, you're going to get up for every single game. So when they're at their best, when they're actually motivated, then that gives you a little bit of confidence that they can pull off an upset because they've proven.
But they have every reason to be motivated even against Oregon.
Their last 5 is really confusing. So win at number 8 Illinois, home win against number 10 Michigan State, loss at Ohio State by 17, beat Iowa, lose to Oregon. So they went 3-0 against tournament locks effectively. And 0-2 against a tournament
fringe bubble
and a non-tournament team.
And a bottom tier 3-win team in the Big Ten
Just
that
does
now is
not
4.
Make a lot of sense.
They can't beat anybody.
Strouf! They can beat anybody. They beat Michigan on the road and Illinois.
They can beat anyone and
the
they can
road.
lose to anyone.
Yeah, y'all think they can beat Duke?
The wheel's just.
The wheel is just.
Get
How many
down and give us
push-ups?
10.
I'm gonna
confidently rep them out.
Even though I'm in my dress shirt.
Rep them out.
Hey,
Chest
Kyle,
to the
you were
floor.
right. The wheel is just, because if the wheel tells him if it lands on red that he's got to do push-ups and he wants to start his journey tomorrow at 7 a.m., why not get started right now on Kyle Brust Nortman?
My arms are very sore.
It's all right. This is the moment in which you can push that lactic acid out.
Yes, you have to work through it, Strouf.
You watching him, Kyle? He's laughing. Why are you laughing, Kyle?
Are they legitimate push-ups, Kyle?
Why are you laughing like that?
Down and then he went on his knees.
No. Hey, 7 a.m. tomorrow.
Bro, why?
My arms are dead. They're dead. My arms are dead.
I like Wheel of Strouf 3.0.
Me too.
Your arms are dead. How many reps did you do today?
Not that many.
Well, how
the
many
problem
the
is
bar?
he went to
maxed.
failure.
He went to failure. That does make you tired.
that's
But the
fairly
fact that you went down and did some.
I did like 3, and then I collapsed. my face hit the ground.
No, I can't argue for you when you said you did 3 and collapsed.
My face hit the ground. It was
Bro,
embarrassing.
There are middle schoolers stronger than you.
Kyle,
Kyle, positive reinforcement.
I don't
Positive
know
reinforcement.
because you could push through the pain. You just quit.
You're right.
You quit. Yeah, you could push through the pain. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all gonna let him set him up for failure and loser. That man gonna be a man of a house.
You know how it's like in military, you break them down and build them up? I think
Kyle's
he's broken.
watching through the glass again.
I think he's broken.
Did he go to failure?
Every time I go look at him, his butt's in the air and he's getting up.
We're going to talk
fell
to
again.
a very strong man coming up next. He won a Super Bowl. He's Bryan Bulaga. But first, no, we're going to go to Bryan Bulaga. We're going to talk to Alex Strouf right now.
Whew, yeah, we are. I got to say something real quick. As down as I've been today. Heck yeah! For our friends.
Yeah!
At Robert Hack Diamonds in Greenfield, 2 locations in Brookfield. If you, like me, had no idea what the heck you were doing when you're looking to take that next step in your relationship, like I did just a few weeks ago with my now fiance, go to Robert Hack Diamonds in Greenfield and in Brookfield. I worked with Leslie and the team in Greenfield. I said a couple of words my fiance said to me in the past, and she put together her dream ring. It's unbelievable. She looks at it every day and goes, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe you put this together," and makes me look like a genius. Because of Robert Hack Diamonds. RobertHackDiamonds.com is the website. 3 locations. 1 in Greenfield, Brookfield South, Brookfield North. Go see the team. Tell them I sent you. And go ahead. Make the right decision like I did. Take that next step, and you'll be saying, heck yeah, with our friends at Robert Hack Diamonds.
That's 10 out of 10 Strouf if I know it. Heck yeah. Bryan Bulaga next.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman
I'm sorry that I don't want to touch Vince Peter.
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. With Wilde and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
Yeah, coaching matters a lot, and we've fallen short. Those are the facts. Matt LaFleur's on the clock, man. And I know he got an extension, but I'll say this. If they revert and don't get better, you're evaluated on your results.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Everybody knows, it's championship or bust. That is what Green Bay is. And unfortunately, we've had 15 years of bust.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Imagine working with a contractor that quits halfway through a project or never calls you back when you have questions, or worse, takes your money and you never see them again. Unfortunately, we hear about them all the time. Hi, this is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, and Siding Unlimited is absolutely not that company. Siding Unlimited has been doing business for 32 years, proving to be an honest, ethical, and forthright company. If you're looking for the honest guys for your next siding, windows, roofing, and doors project, stop by sidingunlimited.com today.
Tax refund season is here, but at Cunis, you don't need your tax refund to get a great ride. Right now, during the Cunis Keep Your Refund event, you don't have to spend your tax refund to drive something you'll love. Why? Because Cunis has added a huge selection of over 1,200 affordable pre-owned vehicles available right now across 3 Milwaukee area locations. That's Oak Creek Buick GMC, Greenfield Buick GMC, and Hope Chevrolet. Cars, trucks, and SUVs, all makes and models, and all priced to fit your budget, so you can hang on to your refund for the things that matter most. Pay down bills, take a trip, start a project, spend your refund how you want. With over 1,200 affordable vehicles, chances are the perfect one is waiting for you without touching your tax refund. Shop Cunis Oak Creek Buick GMC, Greenfield Buick GMC, and Hope Chevrolet today. The Keep Your Refund event, only at Cunis. Start your search at CunisMKE.com.
You've already put in the work. Now there's a way to make it count towards your degree. At Lakeland University, your work and life experience can earn you college credit, helping you finish faster, saving time and money. With flexible evening and online classes, plus multiple start dates, Lakeland fits your life. Study 100% online at one of our 6 locations across Wisconsin or on our residential campus in Sheboygan County. Customize your degree to fit your life, your goals, your future, without missing the moments that matter, at work or at home. Your experience matters here. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products pricing and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
In 1987, the Bucks took on the world and changed basketball forever.
At stake, basketball supremacy in the United States.
Bucks versus the World, narrated by Charlie Behrens, is the new season of Behind the Bucks podcast, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. It's the untold story of the 1987 McDonald's Open, when the Bucks became the first NBA team to face the Soviet Union. Listen now on Bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
Come grow with us at Glenroy. For more than 6 decades, our family-owned company has built its reputation on quality, reliability, and providing strong career opportunities in our community. As the packaging industry rapidly grows, so does Glenroy. Here, you'll find competitive wages, a clean, modern workspace, fully vested 401k, yearly bonus award, and the chance to build a manufacturing career with purpose. Apply today at glenroy.com/careers. That's GLENROY.com/careers.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Joining us now is Bryan Bulaga, the Super Bowl champ before the Homer Hour. Brian, what's up?
Not much. How we doing?
Doing good. I'm going to toss it to a former NFL alum and compadre, Brad Nortman.
Yeah, Brian, have you seen any of these NFLPA grades coming out today? Leaked, actually, because technically they're supposed to be under wraps, about the Green Bay Packers. And do you remember filling those out when you were a player?
I've seen a little bit of them slowly trickle out. We did not fill these out when I was a player.
Well, the one that really
unfortunately
looked interesting was Matt LaFleur dropping a full letter grade, and there was one specific line item where I guess you can go pretty deep into doing these, and he ranked second last in the NFL with respect for his players. So the players basically saying they don't feel like they are being respected by Matt LaFleur. Does that surprise you?
Yes, it does. I that's a to me that's like that's got to be like a new voting thing, right? Does the coach respect the players? That to me kind of is a head scratcher. I'd like to know more detail about that and what that even means, because that's a pretty bold grade. Like, what do you drop a whole letter grade?
Yeah, in total, because I think there's subcategories, and then the area where it was, do you feel like your coach respects his players? He ranked second last in the NFL. What to you would come across as, not specifically Matt LaFleur, but if Bryan Bulaga is in any given locker room, what would a coach have to be doing to feel like you're not being respected?
That's I guess the way potentially he speaks during meetings towards the team, maybe if you bring ideas to him about the game plan or suggestions about the game plan, it's dismissive. But those things just don't sound like Matt to me at all. So I'm not sure where that grade comes from. That's why that's kind of weird to me. I saw that and that one stuck out and I just don't understand. I'd like to know more context behind it of what that means, because I mean, respect goes both ways. I understand that, and you got to give it to get it and all those things, but I just it's a head scratcher, and I don't really.
Me too, Brian.
I don't really have much to say on it.
When do you think they fill these out? Because maybe you're in a down stretch. You're maybe disgruntled. The Packers did have that 4-game regular season losing streak. Maybe things weren't going well. Matt LaFleur being a little bit tougher on guys if they did it during December. You think the timing of this may have played a role, or you just think I'm reaching here?
I don't know when they fill them out, to be honest with you, and maybe it is during their tough stretch where they lost, 5 straight towards the end there. Maybe it was during then. I don't know, but I don't know if that would change my opinion on if my coach respects me or not. I don't know if that personally for me. So,
well, for next year, Kyle says is November 2nd through December 11th. So that would time, I guess.
Doing all right.
They were doing fine at that point.
I thought they were playing okay at that point. Yeah,
interesting. We'll have Brad go through league sources to find out more information. Brian, what's the biggest thing that's on your mind right now as we continue this offseason? We've talked a lot about the offensive line, backup quarterback conversation. What's sticking out to you this week?
Well, I mean, I always like to hear what gets said at
the Combine.
The Combine. I always find that fun. And I think Goody said some things, obviously, definitely with Josh Jacobs being back. We saw how that went a few years back with Aaron Jones. I think essentially saying this is a Super Bowl roster. I think that's something that sticks out to me. And then obviously kind of what he said about Rashawn Gary and how he performed towards the end of the season and how it was a positive, right? And how he performed well, or I don't know how exactly he phrased it. I know I'm not quoting exactly, but it was something of that realm. That
impact. The impact was there. Just not in the numbers.
Yes. Those things stick out to me because one, for the running back situation, Aaron Jones was kind of along the same lines, and Aaron Jones wasn't brought back. A Super Bowl roster, well, I'm not sure they're there yet with a Super Bowl roster if we're looking at it right now today, right? Like, I think pieces need to get added. I think we've seen teams like Seattle and even the Rams, the way they acquire guys and how they play. I think we're behind them personally in terms of do we have a Super Bowl roster? And then obviously the Rashawn Gary situation. I think everyone's talked about it. I think everyone's had their say on it, right? The numbers kind of speak for themselves, and production speaks for itself.
Well, Goody said he liked what he saw.
Yeah, I know. So a lot of questions but we'll see how much he liked what he saw when
June
it's time
1st
to
comes
make
around.
When it's time to make a decision on if he's on this roster next season.
Bryan, real quick before you go, who's the better backup for this team? Is it a retread quarterback like Tua or Kyler Murray, or would you rather have someone be drafted who's young and that you can develop?
A retread.
A little more experience behind Love.
Yep.
I like it. I'm in agreement with you.
Well, coming up next is